This is Lloyd behind the mic, let the cameras roll. The Next Level Sports Lounge, yeah, you know the name and the goal. Yo, this is Lloyd behind the mic, let the cameras roll. The Next Level Sports Lounge, yeah, you know the name and the goal. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, come vibe with the show. Real Cowboys talk, no cat, no script, we ready to go. Breaking down plays, yeah, we keep it legit. Defense hunting, yeah, we bringing that pain and we never quit. Offense ready, yeah, we changing the game tonight. Every take, heavy, feel the pressure applied under the blue light. Cowboys Nation, yeah, we riding with pride. Lights glow blue when the live goes on and we step inside. Fans tap in from the dusk till dawn in the stream. We talking football, yeah, we say it direct for the team. If it's real Cowboys talk, then you know we connect. My name is Lloyd, we demanding our respect. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, come enjoy the ride. Blue and silver energy, feel the vibe tonight. Every breakdown hit, every headline loud. The Next Level Sports Lounge, yeah, we rockin' the crowd. Panel going crazy when the big plays hit on the screen. Everybody locked in when the topics get thick in the scene. Win or lose, yeah, we keep it all facts on the track. Cowboys talk live and we never ever hold back. Yeah, Lloyd is in the zone, we built for this game. From the draft talk hype to the primetime shows, we claim everybody tuned in. Yeah, the fan base grows, mic hot, lights flash, whole scene on fire as it glows. Cowboys Nation energy, keeping us higher. We fueling the fire, yeah, we fueling the desire. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, come enjoy the ride. Blue and silver energy, feel the vibe tonight. Every breakdown hit, every headline loud. The Next Level Sports Lounge, yeah, we rockin' the crowd. Yeah, it's your boy Lloyd, we did it again. Real fans, real talk, yeah, we built for the win. Grab a drink, grab a smoke, let the whole thing roll. Cowboys Nation stand up, yeah, we taking control. This is Lloyd, signing off from the lounge, let's go.
What it do, my people? It's Simple back at you with another one here at the NFC East Next Level Showdown. Y'all know how we do it. So go on, grab your drink, go on, grab your smoke, keep back on the couch and enjoy the lounge over here discussing the NFC East, y'all. And I got the guys for it, y'all. We got on the panel on tonight. We got TP, we got Hoodie Kush, and we got Warren. Giants, Cowboys, and Eagles. I'm just the moderator tonight, y'all. I'm asking the questions, and I'm gonna let these guys go at it on the night. We're gonna see what we can bring tonight for you guys. We got the chat in the house. We got Tim Pownell, we got Dak Street Scott, we got CZ holding it down in the chat. We got Miss McAfee. McAfee, the wife, is in the house on tonight. Clem Jones, what's good? Y'all, we streaming from all channels everywhere. YouTube, Twitch. Y'all know how we do it. We got Joe in the house. Who else? That's all I see for right now. So how's everybody, y'all? Before we start, I always ask how's everybody mentals and dentals how's everybody mentals and dentals on tonight? TP, how's those mentals and dentals on tonight, my guy?
Man, I am great. I'm good as possibly can be. This is my favorite time of the year. Football season is here. I don't even like to say around the corner anymore. Football season is here. So I have no complaints, man.
Warren, how's those mentals and dentals on tonight, my guy?
Yo, feeling good. Camp's going good. Life's going good. Now let's just see the season start, bro. Let's talk about it.
Hoodie, how's those mentals and dentals on tonight?
Mentals as straight as the Audubon, and dentals is as crooked as a cop in Tennessee. But all is well. You already know.
Oh, shit. Well, y'all, we going to hop right into it. First, Hoodie,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to start with you on tonight since
All
we
right.
just had this joint practice.
Yeah.
Give us your take on how this joint practice went and what did you take from it?
Well, we didn't really get much today because in LA, I'll start by saying this. Last season, our joint practice was held in Oxnard, so it was more accessible to the media and fans. But this time it was in LA, and they have a strict rule. They don't want any media taking photos. They didn't want anything filmed, so we got limited limited looks at certain things. Didn't really see a lot, but what I can say is, if I go to some of our beat writers on X, who were there and had boots on the ground, um, from what let's start with Joe Hoyt. Shout out to Joe Hoyt. The defense is looking real sound in their assignments. It was a good day for them. According to the beat writers, the defense kind of stole the show. So I mean, that's
hold
looking.
on, hoodie. My wife said it's buffering.
I think that was a little earlier. I can hear him clearly, but unless
No, she said it's buffering on YouTube.
Oh.
Blue, do me a favor. Go out and come back in so it can come from mine. Because right now it's still buffering because I'm watching it on YouTube. It's buffering.
No.
My bad, guys. We're having technical difficulties right now.
No,
we back on. We good.
All right.
Yeah, we good. My bad, y'all. We was having technical difficulties. So, Hoodie, go and finish up what you were saying.
All right. So
wait. Oh, there you go. It's switching over. Go ahead, Hoodie.
All right. So, like I was saying about the defense, they're looking real gap sound, real assignment sound. Some plays were made, normal shit, bro. Like, I mean, nothing to be wowed over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but if you're looking at it like your defense was the 32nd ranked defense last season, then you can be optimistic. That's fair to say. Offensively, started slow, but once the juices started flowing, the offense was the offense. You know what I'm saying? The offense didn't miss a beat. So,
TP, you did a video earlier about Terrion Arnold. Tell us how's things going over there in Giants camp.
Man, I'm glad you started with that. Okay. Yeah, man. I just found out today. I didn't even know this was in our plans, man. We are going to have a workout. I think it's tomorrow. They said Wednesday, so I'm assuming tomorrow. We're gonna have a workout with Terrion Arnold. And I've been talking about my slight concern in the cornerback room. So I just don't understand why we wouldn't make it happen. I'm not really too sure about the legal stuff that's going on with him, but outside of that, I mean, I believe he's going to get picked up regardless, and so why not us? Like, he's going to go somewhere exactly. So, I mean, the way I see it is this: we have been rotating these cornerbacks in and out of the starting group, so it has been clear that we don't have a set one yet. We've been adding guys for depth reasons to compete in here, and it's just clear as day that we are not 100% in our corner room. So I mean, why not? I mean, he's going to definitely be someone who could take this defense to another level. I feel like we have tools. We have a bunch of tools on this roster. We don't have that bona fide one. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm excited hearing that we even are doing a workout tomorrow. But hopefully things go my way and we go all the way through with it.
So before we move to one, I heard that Scottaboo had got hurt during training camp. Is he good now?
He's good. I wouldn't even call it hurt. It was just he got a little banged up, and you know how people are when they are looking at Scatterboo and him with the flips and off season, the whole nine. You see his style of play. You could assume that style of play isn't going to last too long in the league. So you just got people kind of waiting for that day. But that day isn't today. So we all good.
One. What's going on over there in Eagles camp? I've been hearing a lot about this Darius Cooper guy. How's this training camp going over there in Eagle Nation?
Yeah, so camp is going well. Defense is Defense is doing their thing. Defense isn't really something we worried about right now. It's more of depth pieces when it comes to the defense. Uh, Lane Johnson announced that this will probably be his last year. So with that being said, Jalen Hurts made the comment today that he wants to have him end the season out the right way. So that kind of tells you where his motivation is and where he's at with things. Darius Cooper has been showing out during camp, and I think one thing about that is without Lemon there and without Devontae there, he's been that one that's been stepping up. Him and Wicks. So right now everything's looking good. We got Bell to replace Lane. And I don't know if y'all heard, but some footage came out of the Eagles camp yesterday that apparently somebody snuck in some footage and it got Mekhi Bell in there and he was running over and mauling edge rushers. So yeah, I'm very confident in the way that we looking right now going into the season.
So right now it's just the beginning. It's just training camp. You know what I'm saying? But every training camp has a standout guy.
Mm-hmm.
So who are you guys' standout guy at this point in time? Hoodie, who is your standout guy in training camp at this point in time? Or guys?
I can go low hanging fruit and just be like Caleb Downs as a standout guy, but that would do a disservice to the other gentlemen on this team. I mean, if you look at the joint practice today, there was quite a few standouts, but none bigger than my guy out of Syracuse, UDFA from last season, Justin Barron. You know what I'm saying? He had 3 interceptions, one on Matthew Stafford and 2 on Stetson Bennett. I understand it's just a practice, but knowing that when you're running something vanilla and your guys are still gap assignments, it speaks to the coaching that they're getting. So I could say him. Another standout, of course, Caleb Downs, low hanging fruit. Rashawn Gary, Quentin Williams. Yeah, we got him at the trade deadline last season. He was, as everybody knows, he was extended. His contract was extended, so we have him for the next 5 years. Gave him a 3-year extension at $105.9 million, 101 guaranteed. From how I'm looking at it, outside looking in, man, it looks promising. It looks promising, but again, this is only August 11th. You know what I'm saying? We won't know nothing until bullets start firing.
Hey, if Quentin Williams wasn't a standout, it would be a complete problem.
Yep.
I hope he is standing out.
Yeah.
I mean,
me, I'm gonna elaborate on it a little bit because everybody know I'm a Cowboys fan. So based from this training camp on up until this joint practice, Quentin Williams, even in this joint practice, the Rams could run a lick. Quentin Williams, every time Quentin Williams Kenny Clark they throwing up their muscles, everything. I'm talking about they was talking mad shit in this damn practice. Compared to last year, and it was just a joint practice. Yeah, you can't think of any. You can't look at it being too big, but compared to last year, they bullied the shit out of us.
Last year's joint practice was completely different.
This year, today,
we were the bullied. Today, we were the bullies.
Today, we were the bullies. Shout out to my wife with this $20 super chat. She said, "Welcome to the Next Level Sports Lounge. If this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe and turn those notifications on. Smash that like on your way in. Appreciate that, wifey. Y'all know she's the biggest supporter of this channel. Appreciate that, wifey. But yeah, we had 4 sacks. We had 3 interceptions. I'm surprised you didn't expound on your boy Justin Barron. But Justin Barron had all 3 interceptions. So
all 3 interceptions. Yeah, 2 on Stetson, 2 on Bennett, 1 on Matthew Stafford. I mean, it's just I don't want to be too long-winded. You know what I'm saying? I want to give everybody else an opportunity to, speak their piece. But when it comes to Justin Barron, man, like again, kid out of Syracuse, he was a wide receiver turned safety turned linebacker, and it seemed like linebacker is where he stuck. It seems like that was his strong suit. And the way he breaks on the football, the way that he understands his keys. He understands exactly where he's supposed to be. And that's all you can ask out of a linebacker, especially a young one. Because most young wide linebackers coming out now are more cerebral. You know what I'm saying, as opposed to athletic. And if you get an athletic guy who is cerebral, which Justin Barron has shown that he is, then you're cooking with some grease.
Now, what was the Rams' offensive power looking like? Was everybody on
We were
field
running with their
today?
ones. We were running with their
Every-
ones.
yeah,
Our ones were seeing their ones. Defense saw their ones. Our ones on defense saw their ones on offense. Our offensive ones saw their defensive ones.
all but Miles
Except
Garrett.
for Miles Garrett, which pissed me off. I'm going to be honest, it pissed me off. I would have preferred to see Miles Garrett.
You gotta let him rest. You gotta let him rest.
Yeah, everybody was a part of it, but Miles
you
Garrett.
wanted to be there. You wanted to go over there to the Rams. Get your ass out here. Let's get to work.
And I'm gonna say this.
My guys to work.
I'm gonna say
Load
this too.
management. Load management.
I'm gonna say this too before we go to Warren and then TP. We look better with our pass protection than we did our run protection. Terrence Steele was sucking up the place.
Oh, Terrence Steele is alive.
Young was killing him the whole time.
The whole time.
Tyler Guyton stood his ground. Tyler Guyton had a good joint practice.
Whoever he was facing on the other end was ended up either at his coach's feet on the sidelines or 10 yards back. So it was a bad time for the left side.
Terrence Steele was getting
left side of our offense was fucking phenomenal, but
the right side was terrible. And George Pickens, Ryan Flournoy, CD Lamb, all of them had a good joint practice. Great
but
joint
practice. But you saying really that left side didn't get too tested today, right? Because they didn't have
I'm not going to say that they didn't get too tested. You know what I'm saying? Because even if Terrence Steele is pass protecting one-on-one, he's still a problem. He's still a liability. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if we have a tight end on the left side, that means they're bringing blitzes from the left side. You know what I'm saying? Remember, right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. Where do you want to attack? The blind side. You know what I'm saying? So, most of the work got over there on the left side. The right side just couldn't handle his part.
And Matthew Stafford threw a lot of balls away because he was trying to figure out CP's defense, y'all. And I ain't just saying this because it's Cowboys. Matthew Stafford was throwing a lot of balls away because if he didn't, he was going to get sacked. And
whatever CP learned along the way with Vance Joseph, your guy, Vic Fangio, and wherever he was in college, moving up in the ranks, obviously something stuck. You know what I'm saying? Obviously something stuck. Now, again, it's preseason. I don't want to be too hyperbolic.
Right.
Preseason. Right. It's only August 11th. We haven't even played a full preseason game yet. So we're not sure what everything is going to look like come week one. But what I will say is what I am seeing, I am liking.
Okay. Hey, look, real quick, man. I just want to shout out to my people in the chat. I see y'all. Shout out to all my Giant soldiers. Salute to y'all. I see y'all. We in here.
Damn, I can't see the chat on mine. Okay.
All 7 of you.
Warren, you said you can't see it on your side?
No, I can't see anything on mine. It's all good though.
Shout out to all the Eagles fans out there for Warren. That's on his side. He said he can't see it, so yeah, we always gonna shout out the people in the chat. Without you guys,
as much as it hurts my feelings, I'll say, hey, Eagles fans, show your boy Warren some respect, man. Like,
hey, it is what it is, bro. We going camp. We talking camp, right?
Yeah.
So who's your standout? Who's
your standout players?
Expound on your training camp and who are your standout players so far?
Man, I know y'all been hearing about Darius Cooper, so that's kind of obvious, like you said, Hoodie. That low hanging fruit, yeah. Standing out, yeah. I think Bill. I think the biggest thing is Bill. Just because for Lane to feel confident to say this is his last year, he sees something in Bill. He sees something in him. He sees some type of he sees him standing out. He said out of all the rookies that he's seen on the offensive line, he stood out the most. So I'm looking at Bill a lot more with us knowing that about Lane. But Darius Cooper, bro, like Darius Cooper's been helping out with just Sean Mannion trying to make the plays he wants to.
Help me out.
What's
Help me out. Darius Cooper, wide receiver.
wide receiver? Yeah.
What school?
Ooh.
Indiana, right?
No.
Okay, that's the other
Now,
guy.
I know who you're talking about. No, we got Darius Cooper last year. We picked him up
Okay.
last year.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's an undrafted free agent.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
bro. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about undrafted free agents. Undrafted free agents, bro. They're the ones that actually make your team. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on an undrafted free agent.
Reed Blankenship was a drafted free agent, and y'all saw what happened with him with the Texans.
Before we go any further, Blue Virus with the 5 gifted memberships. Shout out to Blue Virus. Y'all know Blue is the tech guy. He's the producer behind the scenes. He does it all. This TP Way Warren hoodie Kush under above that picture, that's all Blue. Blue makes it happen for this channel. Appreciate you, Blue.
Shout out to Blue.
Yeah,
shout out to Blue Virus, sure. My guy.
Yeah, real talk.
You continue, Warren.
No. But I'm just saying, like right now, and I know it's a little cliche to say, but just Jalen Hurts, the way he's been coming out this camp, he's looked a lot leaner. He's looked a lot faster. And I think the biggest thing is when it comes to Vic Fangio, at the end of the day, like whether y'all like it or not, Vic Fangio is known as one of the best defensive coordinators in the NFL. Like he's known as one of the best defensive coordinators. So for him to mention Jalen in the way that he is and how his production and he sees his progress this training camp, I think that speaks heavy of that. So that's kind of where I'm at because we haven't even played the Ravens yet, bro. Like I think our camp starts tomorrow against the Ravens. So that's when we really see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't even seen what happens. Yeah. So I'm ready for that. That's really what I'm ready for.
When is your preseason game? Saturday or Sunday?
It's Saturday. Saturday. Yeah.
And y'all going against who again?
The Ravens.
Okay, the Ravens. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Randy with the $2 super chat. Let's go get Crosby. Let's go get Crosby. Appreciate that super chat, Randy.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. I love you, Randy, but I'm not dignifying that with a response. Marcus, what's the deal with you, Marcus?
TP, what you got for us, TP?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start off, man, with my off-season favorite here, man. This is possibly our wide receiver 2 in Malachi Fields. If you talk to the right Giant fan, they're gonna say he's the next Plexico Burress because, you know, he has that height, he has that jump ball ability, he's fast, but he's a hardball guy. And when I say that, I mean we was watching a behind the scenes like draft eval type thing, and they explained how Malachi Fields was like the best blocking receiver that they've seen. And so I told y'all know what we gonna do. We gonna run the rock for sure. And so that just fits the mold into what we're doing. He's been having himself a solid camp. He's somebody who doesn't have many drops, you know, in his career as of yet. So like he's a rookie that I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, and I'm just waiting to see if he's really going to live up to that wide receiver 2 role. I'm hoping he does, but you know, I'm not going to throw that much on his plate until I actually see some game, you know. On the defensive side, you know, we have our guys, right? And, you know, of course you have your Orville Reese's of the world.
How's he looking? That's my guy, man. I wanted him. Bro.
I'm not going to lie. I'm super excited, man. Like, it's been quite some time, man, since we've had a guy that is, like, clearly all about football. Like, he's not about the glitz, the glam, and everything. Like, he's about football.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I heard about him this offseason that I absolutely love is John Harbaugh says this man, he don't make a lot of mistakes. And for a rookie, that's like high praise. You
Yeah.
know, he's next to Jermaine Edmonds. He's always, trying to pick his brain, and you could tell, man, he's about it. So I'm just, again, he's another one that I'm just looking forward to just seeing, because I wasn't able to get boots on the ground. So everything is by notes and by what the beat writers are saying. I'm ready to see this product, man. So he's another one that I'm definitely looking forward to. And I'm a this is a sleeper one, and only really Giant fans will understand this one because we've struggled, in the kicking game so much. But I'm gonna say Zavada. I'm gonna say Zavada as our kicker because we haven't had a kicker in years, and this dude is like he's going like 8 for 8 in practices and stuff, like 50+ yarders is like nothing to him. And for Giant fans, we know
I get
like
it.
that
Kickers
is
don't come
unheard of
overnight.
in our world.
Mhm.
So
Kickers do not come around overnight.
man, so that's just
Well,
good
you hold
news for
on.
us. But
Indeed.
yeah, we for the most part, man, everybody's buying into the culture, I actually, you seen the video earlier, Lloyd, like you hearing Patrick Ricard, our fullback, just talking about how he's, buying all into being the person that's gonna bully the bully,
He a
and is
Mhm.
bully.
gonna
He's a
yeah.
fucking bully.
Mhm.
Yeah. So everybody's buying into that. I'm hearing everybody's flying to the ball. Everybody's holding each other accountable. So I mean, I think so far so good.
So how's Malik Neighbors looking for as coming off his injury?
I mean, right now, phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal compared to what we thought it was going to be. Right, like
Yeah.
he's landing on that leg. He's cutting. He's jumping. He's doing pretty much everything. I just need to see it, versus somebody now. That I'm at that stage, So if we gonna get him for week one, now I just want to see what he looks like, with a man in front of him. Because everything else on air, he looks good. So
I,
Phenomenal.
before I go to Warren and Hoodie, I got to ask you this question.
hmm
TP. Your boy Odell, what the hell is he doing out there?
I mean, listen, honestly, this is the thing about Odell, right? I think we all could agree that Odell is not going to be the Odell since we last seen him in blue, right? So that's out the picture. As
Mhm.
lovely as it would be to get old Odell.
We've been playing. They've been playing stout. Like this. At the end of the day, they've been playing the way they're supposed to be playing. We got Mulata out there. We got Tyler Steen, Landon Dickerson. He actually was up front today and they interviewed him. He said he feels good. He's been looking good. You got Cam Jurgens out there. He's ready to go. And then the only person that has been out has been Lane. So they've been putting Bell in. But just a little bit on Cooper. Cooper, I was a little bit worried about Cooper. The only thing that going into this season, I think Cooper is a good offensive line coach. We want to see if he's a developer when it comes to that. So that was one thing that was Jeff Stoutland's bread and butter. He developed people. He
Mhm.
developed Malata coming out from Australia. So he brought him in, and after 3 years, he was a starter. So I want to see what type of developer Cooper is when it comes to it. Is he just going to play the system that the offensive coordinator wants and he can play it to a high level? Or is he actually going to spend that extra time and develop the offensive lineman? From what it sounds like, I've been hearing a lot about Willie Lampkin. I forgot the one gentleman that we picked up last year, but I've been hearing a lot about him at the right guard position. So I'm confident in Cooper right now. And when you go back to Cooper's history, he had that Vikings offensive line back when Sam Darnold was becoming the Sam Darnold he is now. That was the same offensive line. So the only difference was last year that offensive line was getting injured. So I think he's got a better offensive line coming to the Eagles, and it's just keeping the motion where it needs to be. And I think we're gonna be good. But I'm liking what I'm hearing about going into this
So
season.
so before we go to Hoodie, let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
With Lane Johnson being a future Hall of Famer,
Mm-hmm.
and he's half. I look at it when a player starts talking about retiring, he's
Mm-hmm.
half in, half out.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, how are you looking for that to be by him with retirement on his mind, because it's on his mind? His kids is on his mind. So are
Mm-hmm.
you looking for him to play out this whole season and for it to be the same Lane Johnson, or are you expecting a decline, or you hoping that he keeps his mind into the game? How are you looking at that?
So with Lane Johnson having the history of mental health issues in the past, I think if he was to come to the Eagles and speak like that, they would just let him walk. I think that's just the organization that we have. If he had his doubts like that, or kind of what you're talking about, he can probably give only 80, not 100. I think the Eagles would simply just let him walk, and we can deal with what we got with Bell. But I think him coming into this league and knowing the expectation, he's going to give 100% when he comes in. I think the biggest thing that we look at is just health. I think health, he's going to be fine. He's had his time to rest up. Uh, but mentally, up there in the head, I think he's ready. I think he knows what's expected, and I think out of all the players that we got in this camp, Lane is actually the one player that you can let sit out, and he's gonna come back and it's plug and play with him. Like he's that one line.
One
Yeah,
quick question. He had injuries last year.
yeah. He was out for about 7 games last year.
He went out in
Okay.
the game against us too, right?
Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah.
So this is my first time even hearing. I think it is my first time hearing about Lane Johnson. You said he was battling mentally with some things.
Yeah, so he was honestly talking about actually deleting himself. Like,
Oh,
yeah, like it's yeah, he was going through a lot of stuff. I think this was back in 2020, like 2019, 2018, like around that time. Like
okay. So a while
he
ago.
was
Okay.
yeah, he was going through a lot, but he says those things still come to him, and him bringing in
Mm,
like the rookies and like the camp that he has. He says
yeah.
things like that he does. That's what helps him keep on the straight and narrow. So like him being that type of person, bro, like it's mad respect to him when it
Yeah.
comes to that stuff. And yeah.
It
So
is.
like perspective is everything, right? Every
Mhm.
time I've heard somebody say something along the lines of like, Lane Johnson, he's gonna be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I
Mhm.
never thought of it like that because I
Mhm.
always was in the mindset of no, he's letting it be known like this is going to be his last year that
Yeah,
he gives this game everything that he has. That's how
exactly.
I always received it.
Yeah.
I really, because I hear people saying that on X and Twitter all the time. They like, oh yeah, Lane Johnson, he's halfway out the door, and I'm like, oh, is that what y'all get from that? I'm thinking shit.
Now
If
I'll say
anything,
this though. The people that think like that, those are probably the people that are like that. So
yeah,
so everybody's
yeah,
built different. So the type of person Lane is, he's gonna come back and he's gonna give 100%. If he gets hurt, he's gonna try to come back. But if he's guaranteeing us one season, at the end of the day, bro, why didn't he leave last season?
mm-hmm,
Like he had the opportunity to leave last season. Why come back if you know you can still do it? It's kind of like Jason Kelsey. Jason Kelsey showed how banged up he was, and he still went through that whole 2022 season. So I just think just that group of guys on that offensive line, I just think they built different, and they're not built to give you 80%. They built to give you 100 no matter what. Like look at Cam and Lane that NFC Championship game against the Commanders. Lane had a back injury, Landon had an ankle injury, and once Cam went out, Lane came back in to play center. Like it's like they just not built like that, bro. Like
yeah,
that's something I'm never worried
yeah,
about.
You can almost say that about any team. It's the NFL, right? And I understand not all NFL players are built the same. I get that. But not everybody is halfway in, halfway out either. As much as Tyron Smith wanted to play this game, he knew when it was time to call it quits. Lane is telling you it's about time to call it quits. And it has nothing to do with his mental. It has nothing to do with him not wanting to give 100%. It's just when it's your time. I'm saying, like,
Yeah, that's all
father
it is.
time,
And
yeah,
majority
father
of the
time
time
is
it's
the
family.
natural time to
More
roll. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
outside the field majority of the time. It's outside the field stuff. You want to see
Yeah,
your kids grow up. You want to
exactly.
spend that time. Like parents are
Yeah.
getting older, parents are getting sick. You want to spend
Mhm.
time with them. So he knows his priority at the end of the day. Like that's the way I look at it. I think that's the way Eagle fans look at it, and everybody on that team looks at it. I don't
And,
think
that,
they look at him as being half-assed coming
and
off.
that's why the question was at. Uh, we got 200 jewels from Jesse. Shout out to Jesse. Appreciate that,
Shout
Jesse.
out.
We have 440 Jews from Stephen White, my guy who beats
My
everyone.
God.
Appreciate that, Stephen White. Appreciate that. So appreciate the insight on Lane Johnson because I didn't know that neither.
Yeah.
About him dealing with the
That was
mental.
around the. I was going to ask about that. That was around the time the PED thing happened, wasn't it?
PED. What do you mean?
Performance enhancing drugs.
No. This was like this.
You said
It
it was like
happened multiple. It
2018, right?
happened multiple times with Lane. Like this has been
Okay.
multiple times that he stepped away,
All
and
right.
there was actually some games he missed. But I don't think it comes like I don't think it has nothing to do with that.
No,
It's
just a
just that.
question.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Like
So
there could always be a correlation. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit affects people differently. So if he was having those thoughts around the time that the PED thing happened, maybe there was something, you know what I'm saying, with whatever he was taking that fucked with his mental. That's why I asked. I mean, sometimes some things correlate. So if there's no correlation, then yeah, disregard the
Nah,
question.
he's been dealing with that ever since Oklahoma, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
that's Lane.
You know him better than I don't.
Yeah.
Like
And every
no disrespect to you fellas. I don't care about y'all. I don't
and,
care about y'all. But this year,
and
okay?
everybody that's putting in super chats, I am taking your names down for the giveaway on Saturday. Giveaway is on Saturday. You got a lot of stuff to give away on Saturday. Ricardo, my guy, Ricardo with the $4 super chat. Appreciate that, Ricardo. I put your name down. I'm putting everybody. I'm marking everybody's name down for this giveaway on Saturday during the live stream of the Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks preseason game. All three of these guys up here, they're very knowledgeable of their teams. That's why I wanted them a part of this NFC showdown, next level showdown. And they spit facts about their team at this point in time, y'all. We're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty soon, but I'm just asking questions right now. Vinny with the $2 super chat. Appreciate that, Vinny.
Vinny, shout out.
Appreciate that, Vinny. So Hoodie,
yes, sir.
when it comes to our defense, and Siobhan Revel last year, we drafted him, and if he hadn't been hurt, then he probably would have been a first round draft pick. But he came back. He came back and he played with a knee brace. How has he been looking out there to you? And do you think that he can get back to the form that he was coming out of college?
So the first few weeks of training camp, there were some red flags. One of those red flags where he was a bit handsy, he was a bit grabby. You know what I'm saying, but sticky in coverage. Well, what I saw today from him, or what I could see from him today, and whatever information that was allotted to us, he was very good in coverage today. Not so handsy. He had 4 pass breakups on Puka Nacua, and he stayed with him step for step, stride for stride. I have no issue with what I'm seeing from Savon Rebel, and this reaffirms that coaching does matter. You know what I'm saying, see, what most people fail to realize is, even Eagles fans, when we acquired Christian Parker, that everybody thought, well, Christian Parker isn't Christian Parker. He's never called a play, and how do you expect him to be your savior as a first-time defensive coordinator? Well, I'll answer that with this. It's not about Christian. It's not so much about Christian Parker, the defensive coordinator. It's about Christian Parker and his guys that he has coaching the secondary. Ryan Smith out of Arizona and Derek Ainsley out of Green Bay, who were well-known position coaches. So having those two coupled with Christian Parker gives me more optimism for my secondary, and it's kind of showing it's showing itself. It has been showing itself at least today in this joint practice that we had.
Tyron Hall with the $2 super chat. He said the Giants are on the come up. He said the Giants are on the come up.
Talk about it. Shout out to Tyrone Hall. I see you.
And we got Blue Virus with the 10 Jews. Appreciate that, Blue. Appreciate that, Blue.
The thing is, it doesn't just stop there. It doesn't just stop at Savon Rebel. You know what I'm saying Deron Bland's making plays. He's not Deron Bland of 2023 where he was the pick six king or anything. You got Devin Moore out there playing well in coverage. He got beat today by Puka Nacua. Devin Moore is a 4th round rookie out of Miami. Florida, out of Florida. And he's just coming off of a leg injury, I think, last season. He's healthy, of course, but you're a rookie. I don't expect you to go out there and stick with Puka Nacua. That's fucking Puka Nacua. Let's be real here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's one thing to be confident. It's another thing to be fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. All right. I know Puka Nacua is that guy. You know what I'm saying? To expect my rookie 4th round pick to go out there and be able to stick with Puka Nacua, you're kidding yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm optimistic with his growth and where it could lead to. Deron Bland, as I said, is doing his thing. Yeah, Caleb Downs playing mostly safety today, only because Malik Hooker was out for personal reasons. But he was playing in the box a bit, and he was playing in nickel, and he did pretty well. I don't think he gave up a catch. But again, it's just practice. You know what I'm saying? It's not a game. The bullets aren't flying. It's just practice.
Momo with the 36 Jews. Appreciate that, Momo. Momo said happy poop, and he said a lot of other stuff in his Jews giving.
I'm not even gonna
appreciate that, Momo. appreciate your Jews, Momo. Momo's a good guy. He's a good guy. So
he's different. Yes, sir.
I want to ask you a question. So the Marion Overshown, who's been given the green dot during training camp, to you, how has he been looking with the green dot and trying to put all the players in the places where they should be in calling the plays?
Surprisingly well. Even for his size, he's a smaller middle linebacker. You know, you kind of want a hefty middle linebacker in there with some speed. He has the speed. He can still run sideline to sideline. But again, that the same phrase keeps popping up in my head when I talk about how the middle linebacker, the nickel, the corners, everything is just really gap sound. You know what I'm saying? Like they're hitting their gaps when they should be. They're not overfilling the holes. They're not over pursuing. You know what I'm saying? Everything is on time. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it's a shift in mentality, because I believe stuff like that, in order to be well coached, you have to have a certain mentality about you. And I can definitely notably see a shift in that mentality. Whereas last year, you know, cats didn't know what the fuck they were doing. You know what I'm saying? You got one guy doing one thing, and then at the end of the play, everybody's looking at each other like this. That's not going to fly. You know what I'm saying? So now what I'm seeing is dudes actually doing their 111. You know what I'm saying? If you're 111, that means the guy next to you is doing his 111, and you're doing it together. Like that's how that should be. So I'm okay with how DeMarvion Overshown has looked to this point.
Can I ask y'all something? What was the Cowboys' confidence level on the defense last year? Like last year going into the 2025 season.
Okay, I can't tell you what the Cowboys fans were. I can tell you what mine were. Low. We got a UDFA last season by the name of Justin Barron out of Syracuse. That we bring in Kenneth Murray. We bring in what the hell is the kid's name out of he came from Chicago. It doesn't even matter. He's no longer here. You chose to play those guys who weren't gap sound, who weren't able to flow sideline to sideline, who weren't able to cover really well. but you said Justin Barron. I have a guy named Maris Leofau who plays with his hair on fire. When he's in the game, something's happening, and it's always good. You chose to play Kenneth Murray and whoever the other guy was.
Sanborn, Jack Sanborn.
Jack Sanborn. There you go. You chose to play Kenneth Murray and Jack Sanborn. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at them this season, I'm looking at them this season in a system that's conducive to the things that they do well. Last season, no one did anything well because the system didn't work.
So were y'all more concerned about if Parsons was getting signed last year? Was that more the concern about signing Michael Parsons?
We moved on from Michael Parsons.
No. I'm just asking. I'm trying to figure out the confidence level of the defense, how it was last year.
I can tell you right now, the confidence
in correlation to how it is this year. Because y'all got a new DC last year, and
indeed,
y'all had Michael Parsons. So, like, where were y'all at?
I'll say this for the DC last year. Was there confidence that the position that he coached really, really well was going to do well? Yes, there was confidence that the position he coached was really, really going to do well because he's a linebacker. He was always a linebackers guy.
Yep.
Eberflus was a linebacker. Our linebackers look like shit. All of them. You know what I'm saying? So then confidence waned. We knew moving on from Micah was going to hurt us as far as pass rush was concerned. You know what I'm saying? Getting Kenny Clark gave us a bit of optimism that maybe we can do something in the run, but not as far as pass rushing because we still had Osa. You know what I'm saying? We still had a hodgepodge of guys. You know what I'm saying? You still had Sam Williams. Sam Williams was just coming back off the knee. You had Dante Fowler, who's a sometime 10-sack guy. You know what I'm saying? So there was really low confidence almost everywhere. And the only confidence that we may have had was a misguided confidence in our secondary because we were still living off of the accolades that they had before. Not understanding that Deron Bland had a foot injury and you need your feet. Okay. Now understanding that Trayvon Diggs' superpower was being taken away from him. Dude, Trayvon Diggs is a hot dog corner. What I mean by that is you let him play off instinct. You know what I'm saying? That's a hot dog corner. He's not playing within the system. He plays his brand of ball. So we were still living off of that. When we realized that their superpowers were taken away, that's when confidence waned. And we saw that confidence leave us pretty damn quick.
And did y'all notice that during camp or in the middle of the season?
No, we noticed that by week 3. We noticed it by week 3.
But not just by week 3, because you saw it in the joint practices that we had too.
Well, yeah, that joint practice with the Rams was fucking disgusting.
The thing about Eberflus, he was stubborn. He wanted to play his guys that he brought in. Yeah, we traded Logan Wilson from Cincinnati, but if you don't give this guy a chance to play, what was your point in trading for him?
What was the point?
But he came in the middle of the season, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And he wanted to keep playing Kenneth Murray, who couldn't do nothing. He wanted to keep playing Jack Sanborn, who couldn't do nothing. And he never wanted to plug in anybody. Maris Leofau. In another system, Maris Leofau would be a better linebacker in another system. He when he was in Notre Dame, he was more of he switched from Will to Mike linebacker. He wasn't an outside linebacker.
He was a thumper. I do.
No, you're good. I would at the end of the day, I would just ask him the question.
No. I'm just saying.
The confidence is really high over there in Cowboy land. And right I know where y'all were ranked on defense out of that 2023 season, out of that 2024 season, going into 2025. So I just wanted to bring in a new DC. Were y'all this confident in Eberflus like y'all were about Christian Parker? Just because Eberflus has the experience.
Yeah. I was more confident in Zimmer than I was Eberflus. I'll say that. 2024, I was more confident in Zimmer.
Okay.
Now understand we still had Micah. You know what I'm saying? DeMarvion didn't get injured again yet. So, like, I was more confident with Zimmer. I have more confidence in Zimmer than I did Eberflus.
Yeah, because y'all picked up Dominique Ezeraku, and that was a pick the Eagles were trying to pick up.
I know.
Yeah, and he was a dog. So, I looked at
And,
it
and
as
he
like,
looked like
okay,
and he,
what
and
they
he looked
really
like
gonna do.
crap, didn't he? He looked like crap last year. You know what I'm saying?
Probably under the wrong coaching, but
There you
one
bring
go.
thing
him over to
about
us.
That's
We'll
my
get him
point.
right.
one thing
We'll
that
get him right.
happened with Donovan Azuaku before I move to TP, because I got a question to HTP. I'm gonna read this super chat first. Timothy with the $5 super chat. He said, "Good stream, fellas. Shout out to TP, a real one holding it down for the New York Giants. Could see division being closed with all finishing 6 to 10 wins." And then we also got Miss McAfee with the 10 jewels. Appreciate the super chat, Timothy. Appreciate the jewels, Miss McAfee. But before I
See
get to
you,
TP,
Timothy.
let me say this. The thing about I'm glad that Donovan Azuaku had to go through what he went through this past season because it made him a better run defender too. It wasn't all about rushing the quarterback. He became a run defender this past season. If he before Quentin Williams got there, he's one of our best run defenders, hands
I'll, s-
down. Him
I'll
and Kenny Clark.
I'll say this: it wasn't so much he looked like trash. The entire defense looked like trash
Yep.
as a collective. The entire defense looked like trash as a collective. Everybody's superpowers were taken away up until Quentin Williams, and you started to see somewhat of a shift. And that's when you knew the writing was on the wall that that guy wasn't going to be here that long. Eberflus. Like that's what as soon as Quentin Williams got here, after that 3-game stretch where we were riding a high up until the point where we played Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when the writing was on the wall. Right after that Detroit game, like yeah, this guy just ain't got it.
So y'all are going in this season with the faith that your defense is going to play more like a unit.
As I just going to say that as a unit together.
That's what you want. You want your defense to play as a unit. You know what I'm saying? If you can't play together, what's the point of playing? You all have to understand your 111. Your 111 ties into the next man 111, and the next man's 111, and the next.
You have to look at during the season last year. You had players in so many games that was out there lost trying to point in here after the ball is snapped. You got players out there pointing like doing the play. You should be here, go there. They was all off.
So
I don't know.
I see y'all. I see what y'all are saying. Y'all are talking about in game. I'm talking about a year ago from this time, how y'all felt about the defense.
I wasn't a fan of Eberflus.
Yeah.
He hadn't shown me none when he was with the Colts. He hadn't shown me none when he was with the Bears. So I wasn't a fan of Eberflus.
I was more living off of the confidence of knowing that I still had the pick 6 king in Deron Bland, 11 pick Trayvon Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Micah Parsons before Micah Parsons got traded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Micah Parsons got traded.
So less faith in the actual coordinator, more faith in the actual players that you had. Less faith in the coordinator, less faith in the coordinators, more faith in the players.
Now I have a question because one it's kind of he sparked a thought.
What I do.
Do y'all have a coach right now that you don't have that much confidence in?
No,
I don't.
No, we can't beat that. One thing the Cowboys couldn't do for years: beat Arizona. The last 2 times we played Arizona, we had to play a certain defense. Jonathan Gannon, Ryan Smith. Ryan Smith, his secondary gave us fits. Well, we got Ryan Smith, so I have all confidence in him. The last time we played Green Bay, in fact, the last 3 times we played Green Bay, their secondary kind of gave us fits. Well, we got Derek Ainsley. So now I'm not worried about it. I'm confident in who I have.
So you're looking at the guys that gave y'all a hard time. Those are the guys y'all.
Wouldn't you?
It depends. It depends.
If it helps your defense move in a certain direction that is conducive for a great defense, why not?
Well, you name teams that like you name Green Bay and you name
the Packers. The Packers had a nice defense, did they not? They may not have been good to you.
Okay.
What you see is what you see. What I see is what I see. You know what I'm saying? Christian Parker, right? As good as your defense was last year, We give y'all problems. My offense gave y'all problems. Are we? Can we agree to that? You can't tell me that. You can't tell me no.
No, I can't say that y'all didn't give us problems, but the problems that y'all did give us, y'all have that on y'all side now. Like that's the same defensive coordinator that y'all throwing the ball all over.
Okay, that's fine.
That y'all picked up.
That's fine. And guess what?
But one thing that I do want to be honest and be real with y'all on, because I do like Christian Parker as a defensive coordinator. I think Christian Parker does well with players that are talented and make them better. He turns players from good to great.
Okay.
I don't think he can turn an average Joe into good. That's my thing. When it comes
what you're saying is
I think he can educate. Yeah. So
you
gets
think
to
we
a
have
level.
a bunch of average Joes?
I didn't say that, but you kind of
just said yeah.
But no, but I'm saying that based off what I've seen. Remind you, I've had Christian Parker on our side. So me telling you that Keely Ringo was supposed to be opposite of Darius Slay, and Keely Ringo was not putting up what he needed to, with Christian Parker right there, guiding him and giving him, like, sitting in the film room, spending that time with him. Everything that Christian Parker is not going to be able to do with y'all's corners, because he has a higher role now. He has more responsibilities. It's not about the secondary anymore. It's about everybody on the defense. So with that being said, he still wasn't able to get Keely Ringo to where he needed to be to become a bona fide starter. But Adoree Jackson, I will give you this. He turned Adoree Jackson into, let's just get rid of him, to, okay, I give him a B-. I give Adoree Jackson a B- after leaving us. My thing is, how is he going to develop cornerbacks that are okay? Is he going to make them great? Like, how is he going to make them great? Because Cooper DeJean was going to be good no matter where he went.
Okay.
Quinyon Mitchell was going to be good no matter where he went.
Okay.
Patrick Surtain was going to be good no matter where he went.
Okay.
But Warren, to follow that, what's that? Is that an echo? Is that me?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can tell you who it is. He's going to talk.
Whoever's watching YouTube with it.
Go ahead, TP.
All right. To follow that, do you don't think your defense as of right now is looked at as a bunch of
I want y'all to look at them like that. I'm glad y'all look at them like that. Because again,
how do you look at them?
Hold on. Kobe Durant is not just a guy. He's a 6-pick guy. And in the NFC championship. Am I wrong? Did he not have he's not just a guy. He upgraded, yeah. Trent McDuffie is an upgrade, even though I saw my corners kick his ass, but or saw my wide receivers punch on him, but he's an upgrade. Trent McDuffie is an upgrade from Kobe Durant. Kobe Durant is a hell of an upgrade from what the hell we just had. He has actual production, and he's healthy, and he's smart enough to understand the scheme that he's in. Shavon Rebel is a projected first-round pick who, if not injured, he would have been a first-round pick. That doesn't necessarily negate how good he is, but to you guys, he's just a guy. Well, we'll see about that. You're telling me Caleb Downs is just a guy. As a general,
no. I didn't say that. I did not say that.
I'll let y'all go.
We're not gonna put words in my mouth now. We ain't gonna put words in my mouth. No. I'm gonna put this on here on the next level channel. I think Caleb Downs is actually a generational player. I think Caleb Downs is a generational player. But the only thing that I hope that y'all don't overwork him. That's my only thing.
I don't think we will.
Okay.
I don't think we will. But
okay.
All right, Jalen Thompson, a pretty damn good safety. What is he, like 28, 29? He just got paid rise. I don't see a problem with him. He was playing alongside Buda Baker. Now, unfortunately for Arizona, their team's offense was just trash. They could play with the NFC West. They could play with anybody. The problem was their offense was trash. You know what I'm saying? So bringing in Jalen Thompson, that helps. PJ Locke, Denver. He actually has some skins on the wall.
But Jalen Thompson would be a guy considered average guy.
We don't have a team full of just guys. I'm not sitting here saying that I have a bunch of number twos. I definitely have ones.
Okay.
I have a CB1, a CB1A.
Ones on what team?
Right. Ones on Kobe Durant was just a one. Kobe Durant was literally just a one.
Okay.
What are we talking about? He was literally Deron Bland, if not for the injury, is a one.
Okay.
First game of the season last season, how many catches did your guys get?
What'd you say?
First game of the season last season with Deron Bland, Khair Elam, and Trayvon Diggs. What did your passing attack look like? I'll tell you. Just wait. Jahan Dotson had one catch for 59 yards. Devontae Smith had 4 catches for 18 yards. And your guy A.J. Brown had 1 catch for 8 yards. Yet y'all beat us down in the run. I
got a question for you.
With the 32nd ranked defense, y'all had issues. Even with the 32nd ranked defense, the Giants had issues.
So what was Jalen's completion percentage that game?
It was pretty damn good because he didn't have to throw the ball that much.
So at the end of the day, it's all about being consistent and effective. It's all about being so. But was he efficient?
No, actually he wasn't.
So 82% completion. That's not
82% completion. What, on 6 passes? Like, come on.
But at the end of the day, but you're looking at it as the volume, but you're not looking at the quality of it. Like at the end of the day, if we're gonna
that was quality over volume.
But at the end of the day, bro, you got to look at it like this: are you going to keep throwing your way? The best way for the Cowboys to get
run the ball
the best. This is my thing. The best way for the Cowboys to actually get far is stop throwing the ball so damn much, and maybe just actually run. Okay.
I would love to have my team have a good enough running back to where we don't have to. My halfback last year.
Y'all just signed y'all's running back. Why'd y'all sign him then?
Hold on. My halfback last year with the 32nd ranked defense ran for 1,200 yards. That's not number 1. No, that's number 8 though. Like I actually had a pretty good running game. I really did. Unfortunately,
you did.
I had the worst defense in the league. So now that we have something substantial and it pisses y'all off, now y'all trying to downplay it. It does.
At the end of the day, nothing like that.
The whole time, all y'all try to do
off-season moves don't piss me off.
Tell me and guys like me how I should look at my team. I'm looking at my team the same way you look at your team and the same way you look at your team. Y'all got a problem. Y'all got a problem in the NFC East.
The difference between my team and your team is trying to get on the straight and narrow. Y'all are trying to get.
Stop it. After 70 years,
you just told me about your defense. You just told me about your defense. You just told me about your defense. What'd you just tell me about your defense?
They were ass last year.
Okay, they're ass. So are you trying to get on the straight and narrow or not?
No, I'm just trying to get my defense better. My offense is already on the straight and narrow. We cook anybody that stands in front of us.
Bro, you're not. Nobody said anything about y'all's offense. I'm talking about your defense.
Your defense.
You're trying to get your defense back in place. That's what you're trying to do.
The difference between my team and your team, my team is the number 5 offense. My defense is the number 32 defense. That's the difference. When one side of the ball is trash, it's hard for the other side of the ball that's really good to be really good.
But Hoodie, at the end of the day, that was the whole league last year, bro. That was the whole league. There was teams that have a solid offense and their defense is trash. There's teams that had good defenses and their offenses are trash. What did y'all do? Like, y'all picked up Christian Parker. That is a good move, bro. That is a good. I love that move. I like Christian Parker. I personally like Christian Parker just as a person and an individual. But what I'm saying is this hype that y'all are bringing right now, dial it back a little bit, bro.
No, I'm not dialing back nothing. My team is going to hype up your team.
Back.
Are you going to be happy with your team?
Because this is the way that I'm looking at Sean Mannion. I want to see what are you going to do to make this team better.
What are you going to do? What have I been saying this entire time?
You've been telling me everything that Christian Parker has done, all these players that y'all picked up, how he's going to bring people back to life.
Y'all hear what y'all want to hear.
So wait a minute, because I want to get to the chats too. And I got a question for TP. Because this can go.
This is the ISO moment. I was gonna let them ISO. Look, I love it.
What I'm saying is what I'm saying, and I'm liking it. But that has nothing to do with week 1. That's what I've been saying.
Angry Cowboy said, "What does a year ago have to do with this year?"
I never said that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I never said that. All I said was it's August 11th. We don't know until the bullets start firing. I said that when I first started. I'm saying it now. You choose to hear something completely different because
no. My question started. No. My question started off was, were y'all feeling the same way about y'all's defense?
And I told you
you told me how you felt. Told me how you felt, and then you brought up.
I don't care how everybody
last year, but you brought up last year when the Eagles played the Cowboys. That's what you did. You brought that up.
Because you wanted to make a point of.
I'm not trying to make a point. I was just I was asking a question, but it's okay.
What you're trying to.
Warren, let me ask you this, because I asked Hoodie this, but I kind of want to hear your answer as well. As far as your coaching staff, is there anyone that you don't have the most confidence in going into this year?
I wouldn't say confidence. I think I'm more curious about Joe Casper. I'm more curious about Joe Casper. With Quinyon and Coop, just seeing he was a secondary coach. He worked next to Christian Parker. I just want to see like how he acts, like how he moves. Like it's kind of his time to shine at this point. So that's the only thing. It's more like I'm going into this season with more curiosity than excitement. That's my thing. I'm more curious than anything. What is this truly going to look like? Because it's something we never seen before.
And so I never heard your opinion on Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni is not in that mix at all. You're 100% confident with him?
I think from what we learned about Nick Sirianni is your CEO culture guy at the end of the day.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all know about Nick Sirianni's history. Probably don't in school. But throughout high school, Nick Sirianni apparently has the high school that he played for, that high school was known to winning the most games, most championships, or whatever it is, throughout that whole high school season. So he looks at the culture as being everybody needs to be as one. Everybody works as one, builds as one, like everybody just come together. For the longest, Nick Sirianni was trying to run the offense, but he had to come to reality and realize that's not his forte. So we started bringing offensive coordinators in. But I think that's probably what upsets Eagles fans the most, the fact that we have a head coach that tried to be an offensive-minded head coach, and at the end of the day, he really wasn't. That's it. Like, we realize that. I think he embodies the way that Philadelphia is. He brings a personality there, but he wanted to be something that he's not. And with losing enough games and the way we ended last season, it was kind of, we had to cut ties with that and just go ahead and we need to bring a guy in, just like we did on defense. Bring a guy in, let that guy run it.
Okay.
Kind of like the boy Harbaugh a little bit.
I was just about to say. So,
hey, Warren, Angry said, please tell Warren we'll be on the panel on Sunday.
Bet. Bet. Let's do it.
TP.
Hey, my bad for over speaking or for over talking you, bro. Not my intention to be disrespectful.
What's up?
No, I was actually talking to Lloyd. My bad.
No, you good.
No, bro, you the moderator, bro. I can't do that.
Bro, y'all was in good conversation. Hey, I'm not knocking anything. Y'all got.
It's only entertainment, bro.
What, Kobe?
Yeah,
I don't want to be rude to nobody.
You good. You good. Do your thing. TB.
Yes, sir.
You get to your Giants, man.
Come on. I mean, we spent all that time talking about the second and third place winners. I mean, let's talk about the first place guys. I mean, come on. Let's really talk about it.
Hey, Dexter Lawrence. Y'all done traded him over there to Cincinnati, but I think you still got a good front seven.
Yes,
I
sir.
think it'll be physical. So
Mm-hmm.
are you looking for this front seven to
Mm.
be to be dominant and to rub off on this offense and being physical as much as they're going to be physical? I think y'all gonna have a physical front seven.
For sure. For sure. Not only do I believe that's going to be the case, they they have to be. They have to. Like, in order for our defense to be what I envision it to be and what we envision it to be, they got to be dominant. They got to be the catalyst to this defense to make them run. And I have every reason to believe that we're finally gonna step into that stage to where we should be with the
You're
talent
too
that we
excited,
have.
TP. You're too
I
excited. I need you to
I
tone that
mean
down, bro.
I mean listen, when you okay, so let me say it like this. Let me say it in a language to where you could understand. Right? I like I said to you the other day, if I had a CD Lamb and a
Mm.
George Pickens as my
Yeah,
receivers, I'm not gonna tone down shit. Like
why
I'm
should
gonna
I?
let it, you know what
Why
I mean?
should
I'm
I?
gonna let it be known
Why
that
should I?
my offense is going to be high powered, and we're going to put points up on you. And the
Why
way,
should I?
you know what I
Right.
mean? And I feel like that with my defense because I
Mm.
have the
Yeah,
the
as you
names
should.
like Abdul, I have the names like Brian Burns, I have the names like Arvell, Kayvon Thibodeau, Tremaine Edmonds. Like I am confident in what we have. And then the icing on the cake and the main reason as to why I feel this way is our DC Denard Wilson.
Mm.
So I feel like his style complements what we have, and I believe that we're going to play to our strengths, man, and we're going to really see a dominant defense. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing.
Okay, let me ask you. Lack of a Dexter Lawrence. We spoke about this several times. I want to speak about it again. The lack of a
Yep.
Dexter Lawrence doesn't give you pause in your run game. I understand you have a Arvell Reese. I understand you have a Abdul Carter. You know what I'm saying? Those
Yeah.
are your inside guys. And I'm pretty sure they can fill their gaps the way that they should. But
Mm-hmm.
to act as if Dexter Lawrence isn't a loss is kind of crazy to me.
Oh, I'll be the first one to tell you that Dexter Lawrence, when I got the news that he was out of here, it hurt. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. And I tried to every Giant fan, who wanted to even act like DJ Reader and Dexter Lawrence was on an even playing field.
Mm.
I was the one that was like, yo, let chill out. Don't even try to act like that's the case because it's not. But in the same breath and time, this is the truth of the matter. DJ Reader's responsibility is to stuff holes. Be like his responsibility is not to be a Dexter Lawrence. Dex was a force in both the run defense
And the
and getting
pass.
to the quarterback.
Yeah.
We don't have DJ Reader for that. We have DJ Reader to be the guy to simply help us fill holes and let our linebackers fly to the ball and cover everything else. Now, we have a young guy from Toledo, Darius Alexander.
Yeah.
He's more of the pass rushing interior guy that we have. He's
Mm-hmm.
more of the guy on passing downs. You send him in there, he could get to the quarterback. But as far as replacing Dex, I don't think there is a replacing Dex. But I do think that we did enough to at least have a better run defense than what we've had before. And so that's where my encouragement kind of lies. But yeah, you can't sit here and act like Dex isn't Dex.
Did you? I know you said. I don't know what channel you were on, but I know you mentioned that Dexter Lawrence kind of dropped off a little bit last
Yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, he did, man. I was really, I had to have been the first giant content creator that noticed when I first seen a picture of Dexter Lawrence. I said, "Oh shit, this man gained mad weight. But it's Dexter Lawrence, so a lot of people wasn't paying too much attention to it. They just like, okay, whatever, it's Dex. But then, as the season starts, you could kind of see that engine isn't the same as it was the year before.
Okay.
Was he dominant? I mean, yes, but he wasn't the force that he was. I seen him, getting singly blocked at times. Old Dex, that ain't happening never. You know what I mean? I seen him getting pushed back. I seen him, be looking real gassed at times. So last year we didn't get the Bex Dex. It looks like this year he's a lot more in shape. But yeah, last year it just wasn't it.
Timothy with the $2 super chat said, yes, Wilson going to maximize the talent on defense.
For sure.
Yeah. No, I'm just adding to that, bro. Like, to let Dexter Lawrence walk like that, y'all have to be, like, that front office has to be confident about someone that they see on that team. That front office has to be confident to make a move like that. So you're not just gonna let somebody go and let them walk like that unless you got a plan behind it. So you'll probably be surprised going into the season what you see. So yeah.
I mean, I think it's I think losing to Dexter Lawrence can hurt in ways. I mean, again, I said it before. It's only August 11th. We don't know what anybody's team is going to look like. We could sit here and be hype on our team, or we could sit here and be down on our team. Me personally, I'm going to fan the way that I want to fan. I am very optimistic in my team, even though I haven't seen a snap. What makes me wildly optimistic of my team is my offense. I know my offense is going to do what my offense does. The problem area was the defense. I believe that we did enough to make our defense competent. Will it translate from here to the regular season? I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and act as if I'm going to be super down on my team when it's my team. It's my team. I know what I'm looking at. I've covered this team long enough to say, "Ooh, that's a dope move." How are they going to translate this into the defense? When you have a Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark, a Rashawn Gary, a Donovan Ezaraku, which you already said was somebody that you wanted, I think you can do some things with that. Now, will you make another move? I don't know. Anything can happen between now and the last preseason game. But I'm going to remain optimistic about my defense. I think they're moving in the right direction. Are they? But they have to prove that they are better than 32. I said it once. I said it to UTP. If my defense can get me to 18 to 24, I'm happy. That's what we call progression.
Mm-hmm.
If you just go from 32 to 30, that's not progression. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not as outspoken and hype about my defense enough to say, "Oh, top 10, top 15." No, that's just outlandish. I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a realist here. 18 to 24. I think that's a good enough jump to where we at least be in the playoffs, and whatever happens, happens. Because once you get to the playoffs, whatever, it's a new game. So whatever happens, happens. You can't control it. There's a lot of shit in this world that you can't control, and that's one of them. You know what I'm saying?
So that 2022 and 2023 season, y'all were like a top 10 defense.
Okay, let me explain.
Was it Dan Quinn? Was it mainly
let me explain that. Are we all familiar with the moniker teams take on the identities of their coaches?
Mm-hmm.
We're all in agreement with that. Well, Dan Quinn, hot dog coach, correct? You know what I'm saying? He pressure, turnover. Here's the problem with that. We led the league in turnovers 2, maybe 3 years straight. We led the league in pressures and maybe sacks one or two of those 3 years. None of that translated into the playoffs. That was the issue. If you're going to be one way during the regular season, y'all give Dak hell for being a regular season quarterback. Give my defense hell for being a regular season defense. We have one interception in 8 seasons. One. And that was against Tampa Bay in the wild card round in 2020 and 2022. One.
So y'all were what were
Look
y'all
at other
ranked? I
teams.
think 8th.
If you look at
Y'all
other
ranked
teams,
8th in defense.
say it
Y'all
again.
ranked 8th. Were y'all ranked 8th in 2022 and ranked
I believe
7th
so.
in
I believe so.
2023?
But
Yeah.
what did that do what did that do in the playoffs? What did it do in the playoffs? Like, what did it do? Like, if you want to
I feel like Dallas, it's been proven that no matter what y'all have, the playoffs is just. I said it's just been proven no matter what y'all have, offensively or defensively, y'all just in the playoffs, y'all gonna find a way to drop the ball.
Shit the bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit the
I
bed.
mean,
Yes, indeed. For those years, yes, we found ways to shit the bed. Yes, we did. And you guys found ways to shit the bed too. Last season, did you guys not go to the playoffs and get by a hurt 49ers team? Exactly. You shit the bed. Wait a minute.
I
When was the
will
last time
personally
you guys
tell
were in the
you.
playoffs?
I will
When was the
personally
last
tell
time
you
guys
me.
were in the playoffs? Wait.
What
You
was it?
can't bring up my playoff droughts and not act like yours don't matter or yours.
No.
Yours
I
exist.
didn't say that.
So
I'm
back to you,
I'm
Mr. New
definitely
York.
not saying
When was
that.
the last time you guys were in the playoffs? Oh yeah, 2022. 2022 when you beat Kirk Cousins. When you beat Kirk Cousins.
That was
with
a hell of a
Daniel
game.
Jones.
That was a hell of a game.
It was
Hey,
a hell of a game.
it wasn't a first round exit.
And then
It wasn't a first round exit.
It doesn't matter.
We lost to
did
the
you win
Super Bowl champions.
Did you win a Super Bowl?
No, we
Did
didn't.
you win a Super Bowl in 2022?
No, we didn't.
We went to the
Okay,
Super
then.
Bowl.
So it doesn't matter. Did you win a Super Bowl in 2022?
Hey,
we went to this-
there.
Did you win a Super Bowl in 2022? What matters? Getting there or coming home with a ring?
I think a little bit of both. I think
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, a little bit of both.
a little bit of both.
I don't care.
Hoodie,
if you got
hoodie,
there.
stop it.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Stop it. Stop it.
Let me ask you this.
Hoodie, stop
But
it.
hoodie.
Stop it.
There's 31 losers every year.
But hoodie,
31
but hoodie.
losers
The point is
every
this.
year.
The point is
It's either
this,
you
right?
win it or you get nothing. If
But
you're
look,
first,
this is
you're not
but
first,
this is
you're
the
what?
point.
You're last.
This is the point, though. This is the point. Let
There
me
was
ask you
no
this.
point.
No,
You
let me
weren't
ask you
losers
this.
then.
You don't
Like,
want to get
you
to the
guys
point.
were losers then.
I know
Like,
you can't
you were
over
just
talk me
like us.
the whole
You
show.
were just-
At some point, I'm gonna have to get to the point.
It took a few extra steps.
Hoodie,
Kudos
stop.
to you for
Stop
being
it,
able
hoodie.
to take a few extra steps. Like, but you still lost. You
Hoodie.
won one more in 2024. Before
Damn, hoodie,
What
you
did
that
do in
damn removed from the
2025?
Super Bowl, bro, to where you don't even feel like it's worth it.
2025?
See?
What did you do? We know they won a Super Bowl. They want the recognition for it. Here you go. You won a Super
Hoodie,
Bowl.
I'm just asking. Can we get a question out? Can we get a question
He's
out?
not gonna let you, bro.
Yeah, like come
We
on,
hit
y'all.
a nerve. We hit a nerve.
Come on.
Yeah,
Go ahead with your question. Go ahead with your question.
yeah. My question is this,
Y'all
right?
wanna
Because
talk
we're
about
talking
playoff
about.
goals when y'all know y'all have y'all's too.
Oh my
Like, cut it
God.
out. Go ahead, bro.
No, but no. First of all, we all know up here on this panel that our recent history is different. Okay, we're just trying to get a better understanding of y'all continuous failures. Because one thing I can say is I had a Super Bowl win in 2011,
I'm happy.
and so I'm not as upset as Cowboy fans
I'm
are.
happy for you.
Okay, so my question is this. My question is this. When you have seen, listen, when you have seen on both sides of the ball, both be ranked at the top of the league, and
then in the
still you
playoffs,
can't
shit the
find
bed?
yourself, you can't find yourself with a playoff win. I mean, what do you really think at that point would be the catalyst to that? What is the answer? Because you could say to yourself, all right, if my defense is ranked 20,
there's been one constant. In 30 years, there has been one constant. Jerry Jones. In 30 years, there has been one constant.
Jerry Jones isn't playing though, bro.
Hold on. Are the players good enough? In some spots, sure. Sometimes a little bit of luck happens. Dez dropped the ball, right? That wasn't a catch by Dez to take us to the NFC Championship.
that was a catch.
Oh, that's right. The defense didn't give up a miraculous pass from Aaron Rodgers to whoever the hell he had as a tight end. No, that didn't happen. No, Todd Gurley and whoever else they had in LA didn't run for 277 yards. No, not at all. Those things didn't happen. No, my quarterback didn't fumble a snap on a kick that could have sent us to the NFC Championship. Nah, none of those things happened. None of those things happened.
James Bradbury didn't get a pass interference in the Super Bowl. Come on, now, bro.
So there's excuses. So everybody can make an excuse somewhere, right?
It's so many factors that comes
somewhere. Sometimes the rosters aren't good. What do you want me to say? Sometimes the rosters aren't good. If your roster's not good, you're not going nowhere. You don't believe me? Ask the Cleveland Browns.
Your roster's been good, though.
No, my roster hasn't been good. Or at least it hasn't been good in spots. See, this is what y'all like to do. Y'all like to come at my rosters like they're the issue. Or at least that they were these all great, that they was just all great rosters. They weren't. Because if they were, then maybe those top 8 defenses in the regular season would have actually translated to top 8 defenses in the playoffs. Are you not seeing that? Did your defense fall off a map when y'all went into the playoffs and y'all were the best defense in the league in 2024? No, they didn't. They actually did their job. Did Kansas City's defense fall off the map when they got into the? No. Guess what they did? They actually did their fucking job. That's how that works. You can't just be a regular season team and then go into the playoffs thinking that you're going to get somewhere and then it not show up. Y'all act like it's on one dude. No, you play as a team. There's 53 dudes on this team. And if one dude don't do right, somebody else ain't going to do right. Then somebody else ain't going to do right. Then it's a trickle-down effect. It's a trickle-down effect. I don't care how good my rosters have been in the regular season. If they don't prove themselves in the playoffs, then it was a bad roster. They have bad moments.
Okay.
They have bad moments. It's a shame that your bad moment had to come in the playoffs.
So my thing was, the Eagles in 2022, we led in sacks, and they were about to say we're going to beat the record in sacks. Technically, we would have beat the record in sacks if we would have sacked Patrick Mahomes in 2022.
Okay.
All those sacks we did, we didn't get not one sack in that 2022 Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl, whoa. What did you do in the playoffs leading up to the Super Bowl? See, that's the thing. Y'all glossing over.
Okay.
You guys had the number 1 seed, and then
no. What I'm saying, Hoodie, I'm saying when the lights are bright, we didn't do our job.
But we
did our job there.
I got one for you.
It wasn't bright enough. So
you can't use that as a barometer. Oh well, when the lights were bright in the Super Bowl, we didn't do these things. But the 3 rounds that we had to play to get to the Super Bowl, we did all those things. Well, when my team was in the playoffs, they didn't do those things.
I think we just showed what level both of our teams are on right now.
I got one for you. Here we go.
You didn't win the Super Bowl last year. You're the same.
Let me bring y'all a Giant land real quick to put it in perspective. Let's flip it.
And here we go with the midgets.
So when the Giants went to the Super Bowl, we were ranked. Our defense was ranked 25.
You guys were 8 and 18.
Then
middle of the pack.
when we got into the playoffs, and we were a wild card team at that. Then when we got to the playoffs, but it wasn't a talent. But see, that's my thing. But hold up. But this is my point. I don't think it's a talent thing. I think it's a preparation thing. I think we done a good job at preparing for the playoffs. I could look at the Dallas Cowboys and say the same thing.
Okay,
it's not necessarily the talent. I think y'all don't prepare well to where you're going to the playoffs to where the game rises.
Is that on the play? Are you telling me that's a coaching issue?
I think it's on both.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Yeah. Because what's the point of having leaders if they can't lead?
You got captains for a reason.
Exactly.
You got captains for a reason. You are 100% right. Mm-hmm. So that's why we didn't go to a Super Bowl last year. Y'all didn't go to a Super Bowl last year, and y'all didn't go to a Super Bowl last year because your leaders didn't lead, is what you're telling me.
That could be true too.
Or is it different? There's
a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons for us.
It's always, whenever
it's different based on the team. Because you're saying
when teams don't go as far as they expected, it's always variable.
Don't go anywhere.
It's always different variables.
What I'm saying is, look. What I'm saying is, when the Giants,
so why is it when I bring up my variables, they're discredited, but your variables?
I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why. Because the Giants don't have an offense and a defense, and then don't do nothing with it.
Didn't have a defense last year either.
I'm not talking about last year. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about years. I'm talking about like years. Yeah, so I'm talking about when you have actually had it.
That you just recently got, and your 2 that you just recently got. So our 5 in history don't matter because you got your 2 finally when you're 30, and you got your 2 finally when you were 22. That's what you're telling me?
That's I'm saying when we had the rosters, we did something with it.
I got to see 3 of them. And guess what I saw? Guess what I saw? The same thing you're seeing from your team, Mr. Eagle, and the same thing you saw from your team. The same thing. The same exact thing. The only difference was we was never a bad team. We didn't have a bad defense. We didn't have a bad offense. Everybody knew their role. Well, this is 2026. This is 2020. The game has evolved. The game has evolved, and you got to admit that. And when the game evolves, guess what? X's and O's evolve. Not only does the X's and O's evolve, so do the coaches. And guess what you have to do as an organization? Evolve. That's the difference. You guys evolved more than we did. There was
so have the Cowboys evolved
going
into this season? Have they evolved?
It feels like it could be a start of an evolution. I'm seeing a switch in mentality. I'm seeing a switch in mentality. I don't know what everybody else is seeing. I don't know what Lloyd's seeing. I know what I'm seeing.
All right. Well, listen.
I watched enough football to say I can see a switch.
We've seen. I don't know why we sugarcoating this shit. Look,
Wait. Shout out to Momo for becoming a member. Momo just became a member. Shout out to Momo. Appreciate that, Momo. Appreciate that, Momo.
We see what you're doing, Lloyd.
No, I'm just saying. I'm the moderator. I was involved at first, and I was told let y'all go, so I'm quiet. I'm letting y'all go.
They ain't got one her. I don't care how recently they just won.
I'm just saying the truth. The truth of the matter is this. The truth of the matter is this. See, and this is where I always say Dak Prescott. He is right now. He's ranked the number 1 quarterback in his division. So y'all can't say this is coming from a place of hate or anything like that. But the truth of the matter is this: just like how y'all like to take things away from Jalen Hurts, well, now I'm about to do the same with Dak Prescott. No. Because listen. I say this about Dak. I say this about Jalen Hurts. I say this about Dak because I want to put this full circle so everyone understands. No, listen. You gotta follow me, and I can lead you to the promised land. Listen,
I've already been there.
The thing with Jalen Hurts is this. And I've said this plenty of times, and people can contest. I've said Jalen Hurts to me, I don't believe that he's the most talented quarterback. And then people, they disagree with me and we get into that conversation, whatever. But I always follow that with, but I think Jalen Hurts has the most important attribute, and that is the winning attribute. And I feel like that's really all that matters. That's really all I give a fuck about, to be honest with you. Now flip it. I've also said that Dak Prescott is the opposite. Dak Prescott, to me, he is the best quarterback in his division. But what he lacks is leadership capabilities. He lacks the ability to rise in playoff moments and big game moments. And he lacks everything that Jalen Hurts has.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Thank you, TB. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So y'all keep talking about Jerry Jones is the catalyst to the failures of the history of what Dallas was not able to do in the playoffs. But I think you also need to start looking at Dak's way and his leadership capabilities.
So Dak has been because he's had for 30 years.
No. But he's been a quarterback of the Cowboys when they've had some of the best defenses we've seen in any recent years with Dallas, and offenses for sure. And so my thing is this. There has to be a conversation where you question his leadership. You have to question that gene, that winning gene of Dak. You have to start questioning it because regular season isn't
Sometimes,
is that's
sometimes
getting
the
old and
quarterback
tired.
just needs everything. Okay. So did Brad Johnson have
before you respond,
a winning gene?
before you respond, Hoodie, Momo
Yeah.
said, I guess he heard some TP say, he said, "Stop hating on my team. Put some respect on my team. Y'all
We
bugging.
never
I am
said
Momo
anything
Daddy."
about your.
We didn't. We're talking about like
I
the
don't-
top of the
He
division. We
never
didn't mention the
said anything
Commanders.
about your team. He said nothing about your team, and I'm not going to even call him out by name because there's no one here to represent you. We said nothing about your team. Okay. Now back to this Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts winning this and that and this and that. Okay, fine. I'll give you that. Jalen Hurts gets the job done once. Fine. He got the job done. He went to the Super Bowl and he outplayed Patrick Mahomes. Not taking that away from him. That's the one thing I can never take away from him. He is a Super Bowl champion. He is. He is a Super Bowl champion. Okay. But let's not forget, he also went to the Super Bowl in 2022, and he outplayed Patrick Mahomes then, but he didn't win. Here's the difference. The minute he got a run game that y'all say we throw the ball around the yard too damn much is when he won a Super Bowl with a 2,000-yard rusher. Now, I'm not saying that Saquon Barkley did an amazing job in the Super Bowl because he really didn't. The fear of him forced Kansas City to play 8 in the box the entire time and said, Jalen, I dare you to beat us. Okay. So it wasn't necessarily, oh, Jalen Hurts did it all by himself. No, he had help. Okay. Like every other quarterback.
It takes a team to win a Super Bowl.
Hold on.
It takes a team. I get that.
There you go. So now we had Zeke out, but did we have a great defense? No, we didn't. We went to the playoffs. We went to the divisional round.
What year was this? What year is this you're talking about?
2016. And Dak had an opportunity. Dak actually brought us back in that game. To say that he doesn't have a winning gene, Dak actually brought us back in that game. And we lost because of a miraculous throw from Aaron Rodgers to set up a field goal. That's how we lost that game. To say that he doesn't have a winning gene, it's kind of disingenuous. Okay. Let me see. I'll give you the 2 San Francisco games. We beat Seattle. 2017 or 2018. What was that? 2017? I'm pretty sure Angry's going to tell me because I'm not even looking it up right now. But we beat Seattle in the playoffs. But then we turned around and went and played the Rams the year they went to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff. What year was that? 2017 or 2018?
It was when we played the Rams when they ran all over us in the playoffs.
Yeah, when they beat shit down our leg, just running the ball.
I forgot what year that was.
I think it was like 2017, 2018.
I want to know about 2023 when y'all were a top 10 defense and y'all lost in a wild card.
Yeah, and I'm about to tell you the same thing about that top 10 defense in the regular season, that we were getting all these interceptions and sacks and all this. We're at in the playoffs. My defense gave up 48 points. I'm not even going to do that. My defense gave up 41 points. 41 points. 41. They gave up 14 before Dak threw his first interception. And this was early in the game. And Dak threw 2. One of them led to a score. So that makes that 21-0. You mean to tell me, as my defense, you can't stop these dudes from running? How many yards did they run on us?
Jacobs, right now, fucking.
I don't know, but sounds like I was.
So that's a Dak.
You talking about 23?
Yeah, 23.
What, Aaron Jones when he was running up and down on you?
Exactly. So was he running up and down on Dak, or was he running up and down on Michael Parsons? And
no, but bro, all we're saying is we're not putting all the blame on Dak.
No,
we're not.
I'm not.
I don't think he's putting all the blame on Dak.
That's what you said.
He's not putting all the blame on one player for when it comes to.
That's literally what he just did. It's literally
no. He said no. He said when it comes to that, it comes to preparation. Yes. And then he said, is it the team or is it the coach? You asked, is it the team or is it the coach?
What did he just say?
I said that it's both.
What did he just what did TP just say to me, y'all? Did he not just say that Dak does not have a winning gene? Did he not just say that? And now I'm going into conversation.
He's added to that.
The winning
He's
gene.
added to that. He's added to that. So
when
listen,
he's talking about the winning team, bro, he's basically saying if
Y'all can
like
try to gaslight
2023,
all the
like
hell y'all want.
2023,
Y'all
the
can't
amount
get
of no, but hear me out. The amount of interceptions that Dak threw,
7
it wasn't
in the entire
necessary.
time that he's played in the playoffs.
It wasn't
7.
necessary. If the team's already
That's because
if the ship is
Do I
already
want him to
sinking,
throw
why is he
interceptions?
adding
No.
to it?
Dak is not perfect. Neither is any other quarterback. Okay,
Correct.
Dak has made mistakes in the playoffs. Most of Dak's mistakes did not cost us playoff games because most of his interceptions came early in games. If you don't believe me, look it up.
so Hoodie, in
Look it up.
21, 22, and 23, it was your defense?
No,
Oh, he's
22,
I already got the facts right here
21,
too. TV.
21 and 22. 21 and
Already got
22,
right here.
you can blame that on lack of preparation. Like you said, Dak Prescott couldn't get the ball. Dak Prescott tried to run, tried to get the spike of the ball, didn't get it. So you put that on him. Fine, you can put that on him. Dak Prescott was the last one with the ball who could have got us a win. You could put that on him. I give you those two. But if you're going to tell 21 with him, no, you're wrong. 100% wrong. 2016 was him? No, you're 100% wrong. 100% wrong. The Rams game, him? No, 100% wrong. Packers, fine. Everybody shares a load.
I think we can agree then. Because if you could put it on him twice, then that's a we thing.
Come on, bro. Stop it.
What you mean?
Wait, so what was the Dallas Cowboys ranked?
Tripping, bro.
2021, 2022.
How many chances you need?
2023. What were they ranked at?
What do you mean?
21 to 23. What were they ranked throughout that whole those 3 years? What were they ranked at? The Cowboys.
What, the offense or the defense?
Defense.
What were they ranked? They were ranked 5, 8, 10. Now, I'm gonna tell you again. Just like y'all sit here and say, well, that's just a regular season quarterback. Have that same smoke for that regular season as defense that did nothing in the playoffs.
So can I ask you something?
That was during the regular season. Guess what he had? Guess what he had?
Hoodie.
Let me out. Guess what he had? He had an opportunistic defense that got him short fields. Where were those short fields in the playoffs?
Facts, Hoodie.
Where were they? Where were they?
Hoodie.
You can't sit here and act like it's all on one dude. You're not going to do that. If that's the case, then Jalen Hurts not throwing a completion in the whole second half, having two turnovers in the same play. Yeah, he's the reason why y'all was ass last year. He was
you're getting riled up. But what I'm asking is
wait, before y'all go any further, Miss McAfee with the 10 jewels. Appreciate that, wifey. With the 10 jewels. Appreciate that.
Happy.
So you said y'all ranked 5, 8, and 7, right?
5, 8, and 10.
5, 8, and 10 for y'all's defense, right?
The defense.
So you said earlier that what you're expecting out of this defense is getting ranked at least 24, right?
And I'm fine with that. I'm looking for growth. See, I see what you're trying to do here, sir. I like it. It's cute. But no,
okay? He talking to me because he know how I would have answered that.
I'm asking questions.
But Warren, real quick, you want to know the funniest shit in the world is looking at Lloyd trying his hardest to stay in the host place.
Yeah,
he's trying so bad.
I'm just asking.
What's wrong about? We have to prove that we aren't the 32nd ranked defense. If you can get by the end of the season, my defense ranked itself between 18 and 24, I see growth. I see progression. I didn't say nothing about playoffs. I didn't say nothing about a Super Bowl. I didn't say nothing about that. There is nothing wrong with wanting progression. I don't want microwave success. It would be nice. It would be very nice if I could be Seattle, if I could be New England, but not everybody has that luck. So what you have to do is hopefully progress. It is August 11th. No one knows anything.
So you just want to get out. You just want to get out of the 30s. That's it. You just want to get out of the 30s. That's it.
I want to see progression.
Get out of the 30s.
It's not about getting out of any. It's about progression. It's about progression. Do I?
I said it earlier. The straight and narrow. That's it. You just trying to get in the straight and narrow on defense.
All I care about is progression. I don't give a fuck about getting to the playoffs. I don't give a fuck about a Super Bowl. Show me progression.
I think Lloyd doesn't agree with that.
Oh,
I don't think Lloyd agrees.
Oh,
with that.
then that's absolutely sad.
How was that
If
sad?
that's because
You
you
said
mean
the
to tell
same thing
me
3 days ago.
So you would be fine
no,
so
because
you're fine being ranked third, but your defense is okay. Your defense is good. It's not as bad as it was last year. You're fine with that.
Hey, wait for y'all go any further. D Park with the $5 super check. Ooh, we is what he said.
100% fine with just being average. Why? Because I saw an average team twice within 3 years make it to a Super Bowl and win 8-8. They had the 22nd ranked defense. They had the 25th ranked defense.
Who is this you're talking about?
When the lights get bright.
Us. But what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this.
Right? When the lights
I'm not saying I'm just hoping for progression. We
were 7-9-1 with the 32nd ranked defense. With the 32nd ranked defense, we could have won 3 more games, which would have had us in the playoffs. Which would have had us.
You just want to get out of that. You just want to get out of that.
So why not shoot for at least the playoffs? You don't want to shoot for the playoffs?
I'm shooting
TP, let them fight for it.
Hey, we got Miss McAfee with the $5. We got Miss McAfee with the $5 super chat. She said, let
I want more from you.
She said, let him cook.
It's not
She is a Vikings fan.
It's not so microwave. If it was that easy, every team would be in the playoffs. It don't work that way.
But what I'm saying is, y'all are telling me, y'all are telling me
better than these 2 teams that's sitting on this panel right now. That's what I do know.
What do you know? What do you know?
Say it again.
My team is going to be better than the 2 teams that's sitting on this panel right now.
Okay.
Then if that's the case, then you'll be in the playoffs.
I can rock with that.
If that's the case, you'll be in the playoffs.
Guess what that is? Guess what that's called? Progression. We went from 32 to
yeah, but you can progress without getting to the playoffs.
Progression. What?
You can progress without getting to the playoffs, is what I'm saying.
Is that not progression? Is that not progression?
All right, so listen. Let me.
I think our view of progression is different. That's what I'm.
Thank you.
That's what I'm coming to conclusion.
Working on your tricep.
Our view of progression is different.
Not progression.
Anchor said. Let me pull up Anchor's chat because he brought up a nice point.
No, because listen, I want you to understand this. While Lloyd is bringing up let me say this real quick. I was always taught, right, and I don't know if my churchgoers could relate to me, right. I was always taught when you are to say a prayer, you have to be direct in your prayer. You have to say no. Listen, just listen. You have to say exactly what it is that you are yearning for. I'm not going to say, guys, I just want to be better than what I was last year. I was a 4-win team. Get me to 5 wins. That's progression. No, I'm telling you, I am trying to compete at the top of this division to where now, when you think about the New York Football Giants,
you trying to shock the league, bro. That's what
exactly.
The Commanders did. Hey, if the Commanders did it, why can't y'all do it, Hoodie? God damn it. Why can't y'all do it?
And there you go. That right
Anchor said, what do y'all expect the defense to do? Go from worst to first in 1 year? Y'all bugging.
No, y'all said all y'all need is to get to the 25th, 28th.
And I'm fine with that.
I ain't say that.
With my offense, hell yeah. You get me to 20, you get me from 18 to 24, we're in the playoffs. Because that at least wins me 2 to 3 more games.
In the playoffs?
Go 17
you said that's going to win you 2 to 3 more games in the playoffs.
If we would have won 3 more games last year with a 32nd ranked defense, we'd have been in the playoffs. Well, guess what happens when you have the 18th, the 24th ranked defense? You end up in the playoffs when you got a top 3 fucking offense. Like, that's how that works. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? You're not going to get me to sit here and say, "Oh well, fuck that." Then I want a Super Bowl now. That's stupid.
I'm not even talking about a Super Bowl.
Actually, time out. After you just said that, any Cowboy fans that are not wanting a Super Bowl right now, put a thumbs up in the chat. That's like any Cowboy fans that want a Super Bowl right now, just put a thumbs up. Like, who doesn't want a Super Bowl right now? What are you talking about?
Hold on. Who are y'all talking to? Are y'all talking to me, Hoodie Kush, or the chat? Because you're asking me for my opinions. You're asking me for.
I'm just saying. I don't think every Cowboy
I don't
fan agrees
represent
with
the
that.
whole of Dallas. I represent.
I don't even think Dallas players agree with that.
If that's what
CZ
they want,
gifted.
if they want to do that.
CZ just gifted 5 memberships. Appreciate that, CZ.
I
CZ
have
in the back. Appreciate that, CZ.
I have zero. Me, Hoodie Kush, have zero control over what the Cowboys do. I have zero control of that. I cannot control what they do. All I can do is sit here and be a fan and talk about my team and talk about what I see. I have zero control over what they do. If they go out there and they go from worst to first in the year, kudos to them. Awesome. I got the best team ever.
Mm-hmm.
But if they go out there and go 18-24 and still make it to the playoffs, kudos to them. That's progression. I have no control over what they do.
You just want progression. I got it. I
That's
get it. You just want progression.
Just a fan, bro. I'm just
TP. What do you want?
Wait a minute. Wait. Joe the prospect with 440 Jews. Appreciate that, Joe. Appreciate that. TP, what do you want? My God.
Hey, look, what I want when we get to week 15, 16, and 17, I want to still be talked about. I want to still be talked about making the playoffs. That's what I want.
Isn't that
like, no. All right, so listen, like I said earlier, progression for us is, if we get 6 wins, that's progression. We were a 4-win team. If we get 6 wins, that's progression. I'm not looking for that. That's not good enough. No. Y'all keep that loser shit over there. We don't have that type of mindset over here.
Please.
Because I'm telling you this. If we do have 6 wins, I'm not looking at this season like, oh, yay, guys, we progressed. No. I'm looking at this.
I was going to be
Hey,
happy.
so Hoodie,
control it.
If that is progression, what is success? What is success with the Cowboys then?
Success is beating the shit out of the Eagles, the Giants, and Washington and going to a Super Bowl. That's success. That is success.
That's a huge.
There you go. That's it. I want to sweep you, him, and the other ones, and then go to a Super Bowl. That's success. That's success. But right now, at this juncture, with something new in my organization, I can't sit here and expect that. Expectation is the cousin of disappointment. I'm not going to be disappointed. I've been a Cowboys fan for 44 years. That's my entire life.
So you're kind of saying the fact that Jerry Jones is y'all's owner.
I have no control over that. Jones.
You have no control, and you look at it as this is just how we are, what we do, and we're just looking for progression moving forward. You're
that's
not
what I'm looking for.
So that's just what you need.
I have no control over Jerry Jones and what Jerry does. I only want my team to get better as we go along. That's what Hoodie Kush wants. I don't know what Alice wants. I don't know what the players. I know what the players want. They just have to go out there and do it. I have no control over that.
What do you want, Lloyd?
What is it that y'all not understanding?
See, look. And this is also.
I have 5 rings. I got to see 3 in my lifetime. Okay, I got to see 3 in my lifetime. There's nothing about it that I can control. The only thing that I can control is what's going on in my life. And right now, I am just a Cowboys content creator who talks about his team. I'm not so crazy. I'm not so boned up on the job to be like, well, if we don't win a Super Bowl, I'm going to go pitchfork and flames and all. That's just come on.
You just want progression. That's it.
Wait. All right.
Simple progression.
Okay, it was a question asked to me, so I have to answer this question, y'all. I can't sit back and not answer this question. One asked me a question, so I got to answer. Shout out to Miss McAfee with the 5 gifted memberships. Appreciate you, wifey. So, the question was asking me, what do I want? What do the Lord want? I'm gonna tell you what Lord want, because I'm beyond progression. They try to talk me off this ledge last night. Hoodie and angry told me not to have my expectations so high to where I won't be disappointed. And I understood everything that they were saying. But me, I cannot be that way. I try. NFC.
It's go hard or go home.
NFC East Championship is what I'm expecting this season.
That's fair.
And from there, then we can talk about the playoffs. But the goal right now, during the season, regular season, is NFC East Championship. We get to that point, then I'm able to talk about what I expect from the playoffs. But I don't want to go from a 7-win team to a 9-win. I want NFC East Championship. I don't want to go from a 7-win team to an 8-win. I mean, I understand what Hoodie was saying with the progression, but my progression with this offense that we had last year and the expectations that we have when it comes to this defense, because I am one of the ones that's been speaking highly of Christian Parker. I am one of the ones that's saying, no, I ain't looking at no 23rd defense. I'm not looking at no 20th defense. I'm not looking at no 29th defense. I'm looking for a 15, top 10, top 15 defense. That's what I'm looking for out my defense. I know the talent, even though I've heard Drew always say that we don't have the talent. I see the talent that we have on this team. It's all about coaching the talent. It's all about the team coming together as a unit, just like doing joint practice after they bullied the Rams. The leaders, Quentin Williams and Dak Prescott, said, let's run after this joint practice. I love that. That's leadership. The whole team ran. I need them to play as a unit. I need them to go out there and bully teams, because we've been the one that's been getting bullied for the last few years, because we couldn't stop a nosebleed when it comes to the run. Last year, we couldn't stop either one.
Mm-hmm.
So my expectations is way higher. I'm not looking for an average. I'm not looking for a progression. I'm looking for an NFC East. My progression is NFC East Championship.
Progression.
Ask me what I'm expecting. That's what Lord is expecting. Like Hoodie said, he can't speak for the whole Cowboy fans. I can't speak for the whole Cowboy fans. It's some that might agree with Hoodie. It's some that might agree with me. But when the question is asked to me, I'm telling y'all what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a top 15, top 10 defense. Is that possible? Yeah. Could it not happen? Yeah. I'm expecting the NFC East Championship. Could it happen? Yeah. Could it not happen? Yeah. But what I'm expecting is those two things.
Okay.
I don't have to shoot for the moon in order to catch a star, bro. Like, listen, I respect everybody's opinion here, but it's your opinion. Just like I have my opinion. Would I like to win a Super Bowl? Sure. Would I like to go to an NFC championship? Sure. Who wouldn't? Would I like to be able to win the NFC East? Of course. Because that's all a part of progression. It is. That's how you know you're getting better. That's what you're missing.
I'm not gonna lie. I think at this very moment, I never realized what 30 years of not getting to the big dance did to a team until this very moment. Like now, I'm at the point now where I just feel bad. I feel bad. Like like he don't even want to say the word Super Bowl.
Here's the beauty of it.
Super Bowl is in my mind, but when I mentioned Super Bowl, by me being the host, I'm trying not to be called, because I've been called delusional. I admit that the things that comes out of my mouth may be delusional to other fan bases, because I say a lot. I admit it. I'm a fucking Cowboys fan. I should speak this way when it comes to my team. That's the fandom that I have within me, within my heart. I've been this way since I was 5. So with that, and I ain't know no players on the team at that time, but I've been this way because I saw my granddad, I saw my grandma, them rooting for the Cowboys every time. They stayed right next door. So I have I don't even know how to root for another team. If the Cowboys was to die off right now and they take the Cowboys away, I don't know how I would feel like I've lost. Bruh, I can't even imagine the feeling that I would have. So when it comes to me, yeah, I know a lot of, like I said, I know a lot of things that come out of my mouth may be delusional to other fan bases, but that's what I feel. Mm-hmm. I've been one of those ones that expected the Super Bowl every single season. I've seen 3 of those Super Bowls, so I know that it can happen. I've seen it. I'm 46 years old. I've seen 3 of those Super Bowls. So I expect Super Bowls. Has Jerry Jones put that necessary thing around for the team to even be there? I feel sometimes he has, sometimes he hasn't.
Yeah.
I put it on Dak. I put it on Dak a few times. I've put it on the defense a few times. I've put it on the team as a whole a few times. Because I put it on Romo a few times. I've done it. I'm not gonna be talking about other teams, speaking about other teams and their quarterbacks and their defense and their offense, and not speak about mine. I have to be real. If I'm gonna be real about other teams, I have to be real about mine. This is just Lord speaking. You know, I've held Dak Prescott accountable. I did not want to give him neither one of those the contracts that he's gotten. I've been one of the ones that's been speaking about it. I stand 10 toes down on what I've said. But now he's our quarterback. So I'm riding down with him. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones is the owner, he's the GM, everything. I'm with Jerry Jones. I'm a Cowboys fan. But that don't mean that I can hold these guys accountable for the things that they've done.
I'll tell you this, because even when I have the conversation with Eagle Nation and Eagle fans, right? Of course, they look at me like I'm delusional. That word gets thrown out there so much. You might as well call me TP delusional. Like, put it all together. But my thing is just like, I look at things from a perspective as a Giant fan, as I expect you to look at things from a perspective of an Eagle fan and a Dallas fan and so forth and so on. So excuse the fuck out of me if I'm looking at the big dogs. Like, if I'm looking at him like, oh no, we ready for them now. We ready to step on the same field as them. That's like the little man complex who's getting a rumble on with the big bad bully. There's some people that's gonna tell little buddy, hey man, stay away from big dog, man. You got no reason trying to put hands on him, man. I've seen him do this to a numerous of people. They stay in your league. Then you got the little man that's like, I don't care what y'all talking about. I'm gonna handle my business. I don't care what size he is. Like, I feel like we could get it on. And so, like, it's just a mindset thing from a perspective of a fan that I just won't apologize for having. Now, with that being said, of course, there has to be sense attached to it. There has been years where I'm like, okay, nah, like, we don't even need to be stepping on the field with Philly. Like, we know what this is going to be. This just so happens to be the year where I feel different. I feel like, oh no, we could actually shock some people.
And you feel like that win that y'all got last year gave y'all a taste. Gave you a taste of potentially what it could be. That's what it is, right?
Word. Like, I felt like last year was, it showed me that, okay, this actually could be. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only reason why I bring up the win, because instead of speculating, like, you were actually able to see, like, hold on, this could be now. See what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, hey,
I can't have no expectations on my team. It's I can't. Then I just
why? But
watching
why? Even if they
freely.
fall short, even if they fall short of your expectations, why you feel like, as a fan who invests in this team, who puts countless of hours and sweat and tears into this team, you feel like you cannot have expectations? Why do you feel like you can't expect for your offense to be a top 5 offense?
I can't. I have no other way but to think that way. I have to expect these things. If I don't expect it, then I'm just freely just watching football like this. It's boring. Why would I be? I have to have these expectations. I have to.
But
I have to get mad when my team doesn't perform to what I think they can perform. I have to get. I have to be mad. I have to fucking throw shit at my TV. I do that shit. I do it. Do it.
In my adult years as a Cowboys fan, I've learned that I really enjoy the game. I played the game as a kid. You know what I'm saying? We all have. You know what I'm saying? We've played Turkey Bowl. You know what I mean? We probably played in high school. So I've played the game. And I really enjoy the game. Okay? Now, I am a fan of this team. Always going to be a fan of this team. Was a fan before Dak Prescott, going to be a fan after. Fan before CD, going to be a fan after. Doesn't matter who we get. Okay? I only put expectations on my children. I don't put expectations on shit I can't control. I cannot control it. I'm not going to sit like I do content creation because again, I love the game of football, and it just so
Can you
happens that
control your children though?
I can control some of the things that they do because they're younger. Yes, I can control some of the things that my oldest children do. You know what I'm saying? But I know that there's limits because they have their own lives to live. Now they have to understand what control is. You know what I'm saying? They have to understand the things that they can control. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit here and force my 18-year-old to go to bed at 11. She's 18. She's going to tell me to kiss my ass and go do her. I get that. But what I did was, as she was growing up, I gave her choice. When she hit a certain age, I'm giving you choice. Here's your choice. These are your two options. You pick wrong, this could happen. You pick right, this could happen. I can't control. I can't control the Dallas Cowboys.
Even on that situation, since we comparing the kids situation, you only can control when they're around you. You can't control when they're not around you.
Right.
Exactly.
So
I can only control what I can control. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And to compare it even further is like, yeah, your kids, you invested so much time into them and you taught them, you installed certain principalities into them to where you have an expectation, you know.
I installed nothing into this team. I've installed nothing into the. I do not talk to these gentlemen. I do not raise these gentlemen.
But your fandom, you've been a fan. You've been a fan of this team.
Fan my entire life, yeah.
Okay,
I'm invested.
And so you're also invested into this team. You poured time, money.
I'm invested in the content creation. That's what I'm invested in. I'm invested in the content creation. I love talking.
Look at everything that is on your wall. That is more than content creating.
I love talking football for this team. I do. I love talking football for this team. I do. But I cannot control the outcomes of the things that I can't control. I'm not out there on the field.
So, Hoodie, what record do you give the Cowboys?
Wait, before you answer that, because that was gonna go with the next question. But you asked a good question. No, I'm reading this super chat and then Warren, your question is valid. CZ with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you, CZ. CZ said, my expectations this year is for Lord to send me DoorDash, eat sushi, and wear Eagles Kelly green. Not gonna happen. I got another one. Before you answer that question, I got another one. I want to get to it. The wifey that gifted 10 memberships to the Next Level Sports Lounge. Appreciate that, wife. I told y'all she be here supporting, and she watches every live stream, and she support others. She support Hoodie, Angry. She watches y'all. Warren, she watches you. TP, now she watches you. She knows about you, TP. So yeah. Appreciate you, wifey. But Warren, ask your question. I got a question after this because I know this is gonna go down.
To the Giants fan first,
and it's gonna go. Ask your question, Warren.
No, I just wanted to see what Hoodie's record for the Cowboys going into this
year.
Yeah, with the progression in our based off our conversation.
At 12:17 a.m. on the 12th of August, I don't know. We ain't played the game yet. I don't know.
Ask that question again. I want to make sure that I get this question the correct way. Ask that question again, Warren.
What is based off of the conversation we just had about like expectations, all that good stuff, progression, what is the record prediction do you see the Cowboys having? Like they send the schedule out early for a reason, bro. They know it starts the conversation. So like what do you see y'all's record prediction being?
I don't know. We ain't played the game yet. I don't know if this defense is going to look like it has leading throughout training camp. I don't know. That's my honest answer.
I could say for us, I'll answer for us. As of right now, before a game has been played, just off of expectation, off of the information that I do know, I'm going to say give me 9 to 11 wins. That's what I'm looking forward to. You know, of course, if it gets to 8, you know, I'm not completely miserable, but I want around that ballpark.
Yeah. No.
Now, again, like you said, exactly. I could get here. I could get here week 1, or forget week 1. I could just look at preseason, and I may say to myself, okay, I see some deficiencies here that I'm not confident in, and my opinion may completely change.
Yeah.
But as of right now, with the information that I've been provided, that's what I'm gonna give you.
Okay. No, I like that. I got us 12-5, and it's really based off how this offensive line looks. Like that is my only question mark on this offense is how the offensive line looks. And apparently what they say at camp is it looks better, but I got us 12-5.
Okay. All right.
Let me respond. Go ahead.
I'll give you my schedule prediction. Fine. I'll give you my schedule prediction. If we're gonna do all this, fine. I'll play along. Well, based off the teams that we have to play when we play, we're going 17-0. There it is. There it is. We're going 17-0. We're going undefeated.
Lloyd, what's yours?
I wanted an answer. I gave you one. What is that? Not realistic?
It can happen. It can happen.
It can happen. So we're going 17-0 based on what I'm seeing right now, how I feel about my defense, how I know my offense is going to be.
You know why it's not realistic for you, though?
You know why? Go 17-0 and get knocked out of playoffs.
I think we have the opportunity to go 17-0.
But it's not realistic for you.
What is that? Not good enough?
No, but listen,
it's
you know
perfect.
why it's not realistic?
You want me to have high hopes? You want me to have the highest hopes?
I'm trying to tell you.
When I tell you, it's
no. Listen. The reason on why it's not realistic is because you already said
I don't know.
You not exactly like you not expecting for you're not even expecting for y'all to make the playoffs. So you don't truly believe 17.
To make the playoffs. I wanted us to progress. That's it.
The conclusion that I'm getting from all of this is with all the moves that y'all made, with all the money that y'all put in, you're not expecting much from the Dallas Cowboys this season.
I don't expect anything.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm an Eagles fan. I truly think I'm expecting more than what you expect.
You should.
I'm expecting y'all to do some damage on some teams.
You should.
Like that's what I'm expecting.
You should.
But it's just like for you to have such low hopes. It's a little. It's like
expectations. Told you it's sad.
It's discouraging, bro. Like
good. I wanted to discourage you.
Goddamn.
So Ghost Killer 250s with the $5 super chat. He said the Cowboys got bro definition of investment into a team distorted. LOL. 30 years of despair would do that. Giants to the playoffs.
Talk to him, Ghost.
Angry said no. TP. Don't be disingenuous.
I'm not. I'm not.
Yep, 17-0.
Listen, I will say this. I'm gonna just say this tonight. One thing that I just love that we did is like I've never felt so confident about week one until this day.
Oh hell no! Don't.
That's what I got from this conversation.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there.
You want me to have the highest of the hopes?
Like yo,
you're delusional.
Let me respond. I want to respond. I've been quiet. And it's been times I want to get in the conversation, but I've been getting texts saying, "Lord, shut the hell up and let them go." So I've been letting y'all go. I promise y'all go because I am the moderator. I am the host. But at the same time, I'm looking for this team to be at least 12-5.
Don't take our record.
I can't say.
Don't take y'all record.
Well, I think that was the record I gave you. Wasn't it one?
You gave me 13-4, Lloyd.
13-4.
You gave me 13-4.
13-4.
You gave me goddamn 9-8, which made no damn.
Yeah, we went down. Me and Warren did a collab, and we went down the schedule. And I had us at 13-4, and I had the Eagles at 9 and 8. Okay, but I can't say this is me based off me hearing Hoodie. He a Cowboy fan. He love him to death. That's my guy.
That's my guy.
But he said that Hoodie. You said that we gonna be a better team than the Giants and the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if we gonna be a better team than the Giants and the Eagles won the division last year. I don't just want to beat the Giants and the Eagles. Look, we gotta win this division. I to be honest with you, I'm expecting I was trying to keep it a little down, but I'm expecting for us to get to the NFC East Championship, the NFC Championship in the playoffs. I'm actually expecting that. That's what I expect. Mm-hmm. But I know I have to start with we have to win the division first. Y'all won the division 2 years in a row. We have to win the division first. You know what I'm saying? So my expectations for Dak Prescott as now he's the second highest paid quarterback. I'm expecting for him to get to he needs to get to the NFC championship, at least the NFC championship. But we have to win the division first. So I'm expecting for us to win 12 to 13. Because I said I told Warren 13 and 4. So I'm expecting for us to win 12 to 13 games. That's my expectation when it comes. Because if we have 7 games, we won 7 games, 1 tie. And I can say at least 5 of those losses that we had, we was in there. We could have won. We could have won if we had a better defense. If I'm thinking that this defense is going to be way better than it was last year, I can't look for no 8 wins or no 9 wins. I have to set the bar for what I'm expecting. And I'm expecting for them to win 12 to 13 games with this top 3 offense that we had. And the defense can be better. If I'm expecting for this defense to be a top 15, top 10 defense, this is how it has to be.
I'm a one game at a time type dude. Like again, like we're doing these expectations and this. I've always been a one day at a time dude. Like even in my life, when it comes to this football shit, I watch basketball, I watch baseball. There's 162 games in baseball. One game at a time. I don't know what the hell everybody's going to look like. It's one game at a time. Y'all want to set these expectations and all. For me, that's not who I am, bro. That's not.
I feel like you could be. I feel like you could be both. I do gotta go soon, man. But I feel like you could be both. I feel like you can be one game at a time, but still have that expectation for your team. Like
one game at a time.
Me, I'm only thinking of Dallas. Like I'm not thinking of anything past that at the moment.
I feel you. Like it's just for me personally. Me, Hoodie Kush, from Kush and the Cowboy Smoke Hour. One game at a time, bro. It's just like this content creation shit for me. One live at a time, one video at a time. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? This is a 17-week season going into the playoffs, 18 weeks going into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Injuries could happen. You know what I'm saying? Shit, your team might fall off a cliff. Your team might fall off a cliff. My team might fall. I don't know what the hell's going on. One game at a time. One game at a time. And that's just where I'm at with it.
I got you.
Oh, let me since it got quiet, TP said he'll be going. So I got a question that I do want to ask the panel. Which team has the most pressure to win now?
I'll let one of y'all answer first.
I think it got to be the Philadelphia Eagles from a personal standpoint and then from an organizational standpoint. Like, I think fan-wise, right? Like, yeah, y'all motherfuckers better win because I'm on y'all head. Like, as much as loud y'all been walking around acting like y'all the biggest dogs or the biggest dogs, y'all better win. But from an organizational standpoint, this is the moment in time where Jalen Hurts can kind of fly on his own. Now he doesn't have that bona fide 1 and 2 on his team, and so this is the time where he got to put the offense on his back, and this is also the time where Coach Sirianni has to pretty much do the same. Like, yes, you have that stout defense, right? But it's a defense you earned, the defense you built. That's a little different. Now, the name of the game, who can outscore who, with you not having, that stout 1 and 2, what can you do this year? So, me personally, I think it's Philly, especially, and also with them just being the top dogs naturally, that also adds to it.
Your thoughts, Warren?
Same thing TP said. Like, we're trying to keep the crown, and I don't think anybody's job is on the line, but I do think that there is high expectations going into this. Hey, we got rid of this person, we let this person walk. The ball's in your court. Let's see what you can do. I think Nick Sirianni is actually, if anybody's taking a step back, I think it's Nick Sirianni. Out of everybody in that front office, I think it's Nick, just because Sean Mannion is kind of leading, kind of like what CP is doing. Like he brought in his own coaching staff. Same thing with Sean Mannion. So Nick is literally the culture guy right now. Like he's the one that's rallying the troops, motivating everybody, getting them to go. But hey, I hate to say it, probably I don't hate to say it, fuck it. The last 5 years, bro, it's been a Super Bowl or bust. That's the way we look at this. And when we don't meet those expectations, yeah, we get riled up. We say crazy things. We get upset. We want people gone. Hell, we'll egg somebody's house. But it's because the simple fact of, like, they're passionate about winning. Passionate about winning. And believe it or not, the Eagles is a growing fan base, bro. The Eagles fan is born every day. So, like, the Eagles fan base is growing. Like, we gotta meet up to this expectation. So that's where I'm at with it.
I think after 31 years, I would have thought that you guys would have said the expectation is that the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. But you're not that delusional. So I'll say it for
after
you.
Getting preview to the information I got preview to tonight that y'all don't even expect it, that's out there.
No, but the
question was, which team has the most pressure to win right now?
Pressure. Okay.
Yeah.
I would think the Cowboys have the most pressure to win. Honestly, I would honestly think that the Cowboys have the most pressure to win, just because of how things have gone the past 2 years, not making the playoffs. You bring in a new defensive coach. You bring in all these guys. You're seeing somewhat of a change of mentality, a change in the guard. Jerry Jones's mortality staring him in his face. I think the Cowboys have more pressure to win at this juncture. We're rounding the end of Dak Prescott's era. You know what I'm saying? To think that we're not, you're kidding yourself. He's 33. We don't know how long he's going to play. You know what I'm saying? So I would think that Cowboys would be under the most pressure to win. That's just me.
So let me come in. I don't feel that the Cowboys. This is the first year that we don't have any pressure. We have a defensive coordinator we don't have any pressure. We've signed everybody except we signed even GP. He's on a franchise tag. He's out there. He's playing. We got a defensive coordinator that has never called plays. And do I trust him? Yes, the fuck I do. I trust him. So the pressure is not on us at this particular time. The pressure is on the Eagles because Jalen Hurts has to prove that he can ball out without AJ Brown for one. Nick Sirianni got to prove that, hey, look, this offensive coordinator that he's brought in, that all he got to do is just be able to drive the Ferrari. From what I've heard from Eagles Drew, he got to prove Mannion was a fucking quarterback 3-4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never called no damn plays.
You're right.
He ain't never called no plays.
But
so if you telling me that Sean Mannion is coming in to coach this Ferrari that the Eagles so-called has, and AJ Brown is gone now, I think the pressure's on the Eagles.
But the thing is, Dak Prescott has so much pressure on him alone.
He's had pressure on him.
But does he really though?
As a Cowboys quarterback,
I feel like he moves around like he doesn't.
As a Cowboys quarterback, he's had that pressure since he became the starter as the Cowboys quarterback. That's what comes with the territory as a Cowboys quarterback.
So this year, and let me tell you why I feel like it's just a little different. Because Dak has CD and George Pickens. You are expected to do amazing things with amazing talent. If you have what we all could maybe agree, I think we agree on this last time we talked, but if you have two of the best receivers in this division, two number one receivers in this division, and then you also have a GM who gave you a little something on defense. Now y'all say y'all don't have any expectation, but now people are expecting for you to act like it.
Nobody said
Now, we kind of talked about this
Our
a little
expectation.
earlier, but this is also the thing, and I don't know if y'all understand this, so I'm gonna break it down to you. At some point, especially when it comes to the captain of your offense, at some point, being a regular season champion is just not good enough.
I've said that.
They want to see Dak do something in the playoffs. And this year, more than ever before, the pressure is on Dak to the point to where I hear it in Dak's voice. He's even saying in interviews, "Oh no, I got to win the big one."
And TP, it's not just about him being the leader. He's been the top paid quarterback in the league each time he's gotten his contract. Now he's the second. Like I've said, and I've said this, and I get flack on saying this. As the one of the top 2 quarterbacks paid in the league, you have to be able to overcome some of those deficiencies. You have to. Yeah. You getting paid that type of money, you have to be able to overcome some of those deficiencies.
What's his deficiencies?
He looked like Peyton Manning in the regular season.
Mm.
In the playoffs, a lot of people don't want to admit it, but I say it all the time, and I stand 10 toes on what I've been saying. The deficiencies has been when it comes to the defense and stopping the run. Defense play a part in it. I'm not gonna sit here and say that we done had a fucking top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense, because we ain't had that. We ain't had that. We've been in the top 10 under Dan Quinn, but we ain't had no defense like Philadelphia has had. Let me say it. We ain't had that type of defense. We couldn't stop a nosebleed when it came to run. Everybody knows that they didn't have to come out and just throw the ball. I watched Josh Allen throw the ball, attempted to throw the ball 15 times and beat us because they was able to run the fucking ball. Every team who has came to play the Cowboys has been able to run the fucking ball. So if I've watched Dak Prescott keep up with other teams in spite of his defense during the regular season, then I need to see you be able to do it in the playoffs too. I need to see you be able to do it in the playoffs too. That when we played the 49ers, they had 19 points. Defense only allowed one touchdown. One touchdown. I feel we should have won that game. Do I blame a lot of it on Dak Prescott? I did. Because he was trying to force a lot when he didn't have to. I saw fucking, what's the boy name we got from fucking the Colts? What was his name? T.Y. Hilton. Wide open up the middle of the field. And he tried to force it to C.D. Lamb when he didn't even have to. So those type of things, I do blame Dak Prescott. Those type of things, I have to hold him accountable for. So that's just how I look at it. A lot of people don't look at it that same way, but it's certain instances and certain times to where we could have overcame a lot if Dak had just been a little bit smarter in his decision making. That's why I say I feel that this year, with the schedule that we have, 4th hardest schedule in the league, I think this will be Dak Prescott's best year, not based off the stats, just based off his decision making this year. Because you ain't going against no Rudy Poo ass defenses this year. This year, you can't nobody come and say that, oh yeah, he beat these sorry teams that's not playoff team. No, you can't say that this year.
I feel like Dak Prescott or the Cowboys will have they best, like, y'all can go far if you don't pass the ball so much. Like, I'm telling you, like, that run game is a quarterback's best friend, bro.
I know that.
That run game is a quarterback's best friend, and the fact that y'all paid Williams, don't
So
expect I would if it would scare me if I see less pass attempts from Dak Prescott and I see more rushing attempts.
That's where he's more deadly.
Because I'm like, okay, they really trying to complement what he's trying to do. Like that's the biggest thing. But the way that Dak moves, bro, he has to throw the ball. So somebody has to tell him, hey, we ain't throwing this game. Because it seems like he throws y'all into losses at times. Just from throwing way too much.
Okay. I understand that the quarterback has some autonomy over the playbook. I understand that.
I got to get out of here, fellas.
Do most quarterbacks just run the plays that they're given?
Wait a minute, Hoodie. TP, I appreciate you coming in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
These showdown that we had over here. Like I said, you welcome here anytime. I appreciate everybody on the panel that was able to come and take time out their night to do this on tonight, and we have something going on Sunday night too. So, TP, any last words before you get up out of here?
Yeah, man. Hey, look, it's so much that we could continue to talk about. Again, I mean, this is just a reoccurring thing, and I always enjoy myself anytime I'm over here. But I think y'all done a good job, man, at just making me so interested in y'all teams.
Stop, bro.
Like, I'm telling you, I'm going to be watching y'all like in preseason. I don't think I've ever been this interested in y'all. Like, I'm going to be watching y'all this preseason. I'm going to be seeing what y'all doing, seeing how y'all moving, because I think things are very much interesting this year. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to all my Giants soldiers that was also in the chat. I seen y'all. Salute to y'all. And Angry, he has a lot to say. He has a lot that he has to say, so I can't wait to get with him too and chop it up with him. But respect to all of y'all, man. I gotta get on daddy duty, man, because they got school in the morning and before you acting up.
And before you leave, you leave, shout out to TP for his services.
Yes, sir.
Will be deployed this month, right? The end of this month.
Yes. Yep.
So shout out to TP and what he's done for the country in the military, and yeah.
Most definitely.
Yes, thank you.
Indeed.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
You have a good one.
All right,
Peace,
TP.
peace.
Well, like I said, man, I believe that the Cowboys are under the most pressure to win because you have gentlemen who want to win. So
he couldn't hear. He couldn't hear when TP went out. He couldn't hear, so quite sure he'd probably be coming back in.
What?
Like y'all, we have the Cowboys fans and we have all the other fans. We're not gonna always agree on everything. It happens, and I'm fine with it. I don't knock nothing that Hoodie has said on tonight. He's his type of fan. That's what he is. And in the chat, I saw the chat going in like you can't knock a person and tell them how to be a fan. I'm the type of fan that I am because of me. He's the type of fan that he is because of him. Warren is the type of fan he is because of him. I mean, all fans are not the same, and that's just how it rolls. It's just how it rolls. Angry. The angry. The link, you have the link. It's the same link. Come on in, and to the panel, if y'all want to come in, now is the time, because I know y'all probably have questions for these guys. If y'all want to come in the panel, Oscar, Angry.
It's just football, bro. Like,
oh yeah, that's all it is. It's only entertainment.
It's always
football, bro.
It's only entertainment.
Football.
It's just football. You know, some guys take it a little too serious. They want to get disrespectful, but that's not who I am. I'm only telling you how I fan. When you ask me a question like what my records, I can't determine what that's going to be. What would I like it to be? Yeah, it's 17-0. Who wouldn't want to go undefeated? But let's think realistically here. I don't know. Like, we ain't played the game yet. So
no, I feel you. Hey, it is what it is. I think that's I think that
Yo, I
maybe is
take-
a huge separation.
I tell you,
What the hell?
I had to bring my luchador mask up in here. I told you, I'm coming off the top rope.
Angry
Coming off
came
the
in.
top rope.
Angry came in. What the?
Give me the tag. I told you I'm coming off the top rope.
Oh shit, Angry. Oh god damn.
Black
Oh,
Mysterio.
shit.
What's good?
I
That's-
can't
What's
deal
good,
with
y'all?
y'all, man. I
Bro,
can't deal with
Mysterio up in here. What's the deal, my man? You can't be scared.
Ray Musnigaro.
y'all.
What's going on with everybody? How y'all doing?
What's up? What's up? What's
We
up?
chilling, bro. We
Good,
chilling.
angry.
You already know.
I didn't expect that, bro.
That was fun.
Wow, I didn't see
That
that
threw me
coming.
off for a second, bro. I ain't-
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, you didn't know that was angry, Warren?
No, I was like, yo, you getting spammed right
What the hell just happened?
Oh shit. Oh damn.
now? That was funny. That was funny.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? I appreciate y'all, extending the olive branch and everything like that, man. Dope, back and forth, way to be respectful. I appreciate that. I just wanted y'all to talk about this season. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hear about
Facts.
this season.
I think one thing I will say though, Angry, we are kind of limited. We can talk about this season, but there's a limit.
There's really
A little
there's
bit
nothing
of what Hoodie says on that point. We are limited, but we going based off the information that we know and the history that we've seen
more.
to come up with our conclusions. So
Mhm.
I think it's a little bit of all that, really.
Blue virus, CZ. Like that's my
There
thing.
you
Like
go.
I'm not going to sit here and berate the man because we don't know what his team's going to look like. I don't know what his team going to look like. You know what I'm saying? Like all I can say to him about his team is you traded size for speed. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, but it's easy to okay. This is
Okay.
one thing that I need people to understand. We do fall in love, and I say it too. We fall in love with names sometimes.
Mm.
And these front offices see a lot of things that we don't see.
Yeah, true.
Sometimes it takes us a while to notice that.
That's
I
why
think
I'm
at
where
the
I'm
end of the day, that's why I do think taking away AJ Brown from this team, you can say you take away size for speed, but we got a hell of a lot more options of.
Oh,
Like it definitely takes away the it takes away the predictability of this offense. And
Exactly.
bringing in a new OC. Like
I
you
agree.
really don't know who's going. Like, bruh, I'm sitting up here and I'm looking at every receiver that we have right now, and I did an average of how many yards they get a season. And I'm like, okay, what is this really going to look like? Who's really going to be getting majority of the yards? So it can go either way. It really can. So
Yeah, that's how that's how I feel about my defense. We moved on from Micah. We saw what that did, but we started to gain pieces elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? We may not have that stud edge, but we have a collection of guys who understand their positions. You know what I'm saying? Like if that collection of guys understands their positions, they're better than just one player who's really, really good. If you don't believe me, look at Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Who's their one guy that's just a shit? You can't name them because they have a collection of dudes who understand their position. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and that's
Well-coached
kind of what we
teams-
doing on offense, really.
Well-coached teams.
We going through the same
one game.
thing, just on different positions. That's it.
That's all.
I'm gonna put this shit to bed. This whole narrative, like, oh, since we got rid of Micah Parsons, guess how many damn wins we had when Micah Parsons was here and we
7.
had a bad DC?
7.
7 wins. So it ain't the whole we got rid of Micah Parsons and our defense went to shit. No, the year before that, while Micah Parsons was on this team,
No,
the
that's
defense
what
was
I'm
shit
saying.
as well.
Like that's my point. We knew Micah Parsons could rush the quarterback, right? But we also knew if you run the ball at Micah Parsons, you're probably going to eat.
And
Well,
you said the
here's the
key
thing.
thing, run the ball at Michael Parsons.
Yeah,
And here's the thing.
we Eagles knew to run at Micah. That's
we got
like,
really
teams
we
started
got rid of
catching
that
on.
element. This
Yeah.
season 2025, that element does not exist. You know what I'm saying? We have defensive tackles that we actually took the care to go and grab. You know what I'm saying? And they're not just guys. It's Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark. Let's be honest. Like Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark have accolades. They've been really, really good in this league. Kenny Clark is a top 15 player. Quentin Williams is a top 3 DT. His contract suggests it, and so does his numbers. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at the rest of the guys that are around. They're well. We're hoping that they are well coached. So it's not just one dude that you have to. Oh, we could just run at him and we're good. Nah, we're good everywhere on that line. Now,
so are y'all confident on y'all secondary? Like, I'm just curious. What is y'all's confidence level of this secondary on a scale of 1 to 5? What is just the confidence level
3.
on it?
I'll say a 3.
I'm gonna be a little bit more nuanced than that. I believe my faith and my hope comes in Christian Parker, that he'll be able to help the secondary from where it was last year. The scheme that he brings will help the secondary from last year. So I'm gonna stay with Hoodie. I'm gonna be a 3 and leaving room to impress me. You know what I'm saying? And I think
I'm at a 3. Because
I think that's where the conversation kind of took a pivot during y'all's debate, was when Hoodie was saying no expectations. That's how I go into the season. Like, show me what the hell you got. Last year, you didn't show me much, so I want to see something this year. Y'all have advertised that y'all got the best player in the draft. Y'all advertised that y'all gonna turn this defense over. You advertised that Christian Parker is gonna be that dude. Show me.
You could
that's the way we're going. That's the way we're looking at our offense. Like, show me y'all can be a productive offense. Like, show me you can get Hollywood Brown the ball, Elijah Moore. Like, how productive is Darius Cooper going to be? What are you truly going to do with Saquon? Like, Saquon only averages, bro, 270 receiving yards. Is that going to go up or is that going to go down? Like, what is that truly looking like? Yeah, and when you think about it, I think the Eagles front office sees it as we're more comfortable letting A.J. Brown walk and keeping Saquon, because Saquon can be a threat in the air and he can be a threat with his legs.
Yeah.
So, like, Saquon isn't a slouch when it comes to being a receiver. So, this person can be more of a threat. So, I think that's another reason why they were a little bit more comfortable. I'm not in that front office, but then you got Hollywood Brown, you got Wicks, you got Elijah Moore. They talking about Darius Cooper. They got Lemon.
Journeyman. They journeyman.
That's my thing. Good.
And not even, and that's not even putting in tight ends, bro. Dallas Goedert led in touchdowns, so that's not even talking about the tight ends with that. So,
and I've kind of heard this narrative, like, from LaShawn Shady McCoy. I don't know how much he represents the Philadelphia Eagles fan base, but he said that the offense moves through Saquon Barkley. So, but my take is this, and I told TP Ways this as well. When Saquon was in New York and the offense ran through Saquon Barkley, he was more susceptible to fumbling, more susceptible to injury. So having the offense run through him, I don't know if it's such a great deal. I don't
think it's going to run through him. I think, in all honesty, I truly think that they're making this offense run through Jalen. And the reason why I say that is because when you look at kind of like what y'all did with Christian Parker and y'all's coaches that y'all built, that y'all brought in, look at these coaches and look at how they're all putting they're kind of putting their finger on something that Jalen's doing. Like, the goal is to make him a better quarterback at the end of the day. The goal is to develop him and make him a better decision maker, more accurate thrower, make him more like you want to develop him. And I think this is the one season where I can truly say that this team is truly developing into that quarterback to be able to make those tough decisions. Like, there was a lot of games last year we won off Jalen. There was a lot of games that we truly won because of Jalen. That Cowboys game, that first game from the Cowboys, we won that from Jalen. because y'all were stopping us with the run. Like y'all were stopping us. Jalen ended up using his arm. That Rams game.
The other way around. Actually,
that-
Jalen started using his legs.
And even that Rams game, like you look at that Rams game, Jalen won that game off of his arm. Like
That was a
he
crazy
wasn't,
ass game.
like he wasn't running the ball like that. Saquon wasn't doing anything, but he was using his arm. That's how we won the game. So we want to see more of that.
The way you feel about your offense is how I feel about my defense.
Yeah, that's all it is at the end of the day.
Like I know what Deron Bland was. I know what he can be. I have yet to see Savon Rebel. I can only go based off of last year. I know what Jalen Thompson can be. I've seen that in Arizona. I know what Kobe Durant can be. I've seen that in Denver. You know what I'm saying? I know Quentin Williams, he's the all-pro Pro Bowler that we know he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that. Well, now we have the coaches in place in those areas to actually elevate their play styles, to elevate their play skills, and to actually have them playing as a unit. It's not just, all right, I'm one guy and we're going to hot dog this thing. No, this is a team effort, how it should be.
Yeah, and also that game against the Philadelphia Eagles week 1 last year, y'all got some help. Y'all got some help from CD Lamb as well. I hate to say it. Y'all got some help from CD Lamb because if he would have caught a few of those passes, it might have been lights out.
Story.
Yeah, no, like that's true, but hey, that's y'all's wide receiver, bro. Hey, sometimes you have a bad day in the office. Sometimes you get
sometimes you have a bad day.
It just happened to be us. It just happened to be us.
And the crazy thing is that
they drops all
Dak
season.
Prescott will get the blame for that.
Yes, he would.
Even though you put it in the bread box, even though it hits his hands, Dak Prescott will get the blame for not getting that win. How?
I wish I could smoke in my house.
You ain't got a pen, brother?
I do got a pen, but I need a cigarette, bro. Fuck that.
Oh, word.
I'm sorry, Hoodie.
No, you good, bro. You good, bro.
No. I'm about to get ready. We've been on 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm about to get ready to end it anyway because I got to get up and take my son to school. His first day of school in the 8th grade.
Man, everybody's starting school early, but my fucking kids.
Yeah, his first day.
These niggas don't start till September. This is bullshit.
Yeah,
damn.
My grandkids ain't back in school neither.
Ain't this a bitch?
Yeah. School 8th grade tomorrow. So yeah.
Guess what? You get to sleep in, don't you? You get to come back and go right back to sleep. Lucky.
I can't even do that. I can't
even do that, bro.
Come back and go sleep. I got them once I'm up. It's over. It's over.
And then I'm back over here doing this shit till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I'd go live and bring your butt back on here.
Bro, like, what's up? Like, I don't care. Like, I'm up right now.
Round 3.
Motherfucker, well, hold on. I gotta have a smoke first. And
so, we about to end. We about to end. Y'all just leave the Next Level Sports Lounge and go over there to Angry and Hoodie Kush, y'all, because he's they about to go live. I know they.
Give me 20 minutes.
I'm gonna be eating my food, tuning in what they got.
Y'all gotta give me 20 minutes.
I know. Yeah. Hey, we had a nice live stream, and hey, I'm tell y'all.
You guys had a great live stream, guys.
Yeah, y'all think y'all saw this tonight? Y'all wait to Sunday night. Y'all wait to Sunday night. The Cowboys versus Eagles stream that we're gonna have Sunday night.
And yours got to bring the mask, though.
Yeah. You got to bring the mask.
Dude, that was the character I was cracking up when I seen that. Yeah, there you go.
So Sunday, y'all, 5:30, we got Hoodie and Angry versus the Eagles, Drew and Warren. Sunday night.
I was waiting for that, dude.
Hey,
Warren, you're a good dude. You are a good dude, Warren.
Be live.
Hey, I just like talking ball, bro.
Likewise.
It's gonna be live, yeah.
But your counterpart is gonna get smoked.
Yeah.
That's
It's like
we ain't gonna let that
Warrior,
happen.
baby.
We ain't gonna let that happen.
We're not gonna let that happen.
So all that will be set up so everybody
What's up,
can prepare
Oscar?
for it Sunday. What up, Oscar? Saturday we got the giveaway doing a live stream. The Cowboys versus Seahawks preseason game. We got a lot of stuff to give away, y'all. Y'all, I'm tired. I appreciate
I think your background.
I appreciate everybody coming in from the chat. Y'all was holding it down in the chat. The panel, y'all. I was over here biting my tongue because I wanted to come in when Hoodie was saying it was like they was going at how I feel. I was like, damn, man, I can't
bro.
come in with Hoodie. I can't come in with Hoodie.
Here's,
No,
here's the
Hoodie, it
beauty
wasn't
of
you.
it.
It wasn't you. It wasn't you, Hoodie. It wasn't you because you was
Oh, no.
holding your own. You was
Here's the
holding your
beauty of
own.
it. They can't
But
change my view. Like that's
yeah,
what it is. You can't change
yeah.
my view.
But my producer and CZ like let them go in. Don't say nothing. You just look at your mic if you want to say something. So that's what I was doing because I was a host and I was a moderator. So I understood where it was coming from. So that's what I
He
was
was
doing.
staring that mic down, boy.
Yeah. But it was a great live stream. Y'all don't even realize Momo tried to get in as soon as y'all started. Momo was here trying to get in. I didn't even. Yeah. Momo was ready.
I was wondering why he wasn't the representative for the Commanders.
He said,
You were wondering why?
Yeah,
Well,
why?
I
Y'all
don't
didn't
even
have
know
one
why you
guy
was wondering that. Like I understand.
as
He's
the
the
Commanders
only
representative.
Commanders fan, but no. Because then it stops being a good conversation. Then it just starts with vitriol. Like, and I'd rather have a good, productive conversation than to sit here and start
Bring
throwing.
Lee Commander up here. Lee
Yeah,
Commander.
Lee Commander, you should
Constantly
want
and
to come
everybody
up.
else,
You
John.
should want to come up and representing your Commanders.
Lee Commander comes in here, trolls the Cowboys when his team hasn't won in 35 years. That's what I find amazing.
I just saw that you put it in the chat, Oscar.
All day long, on every chat I see, he trolls and trolls and trolls. He hasn't come. Even Momo admitted they should have made the championship game.
It's 41.
The only one because Detroit had 17 guys hurt. That's the only reason why they made the NFC championship.
All you got to do is
Come on, guys.
Come on up here.
Let's be realistic.
All right, y'all. Yo, Hoodie, you down?
Let's do it, man. I need to have a smoke first, man.
Let me get the final words out for y'all before y'all go tune in to Angry and Hoodie because they about to go live.
It's past your bedtime, ain't it?
All right, I'm about to head out, fellas.
You must have took a nap.
Warren, appreciate you coming in, man. Give us your final thoughts on tonight, my guy.
Yo, it was definitely a good show. Hoodie, it's always good debating, bro. Like I'm one of those people, bro. Like I hate trolling. I hate trolling. Like it's like we move past the trolling. Trolling's like May through July. Like we in August now. It's time to actually talk ball and talk what's really happening. It's always good coming on next level, having those conversations, talking in depth, talking in detail, and hey, go Birds! Ain't that right, CZ?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's disgusting.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate you for taking time out
chicken wings
tonight
tomorrow.
to come on here. I know I'll see you when we go live Saturday, maybe. But I know I'm most definitely see you on Sunday.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. We're gonna make
I
that
did put y'all links as the live stream was going on. I did put y'all links in the chat. We pinned them. Warren, we pinned Hoodie, we pinned TP up in there, we pinned Momo Rants, we put Blue in there, we put Miss McAfee Unscripted. We put everybody's link in the chat. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to these people because they have great content. So we appreciate everybody on the NFC East Next Level Showdown. Hoodie, what you got for us, Hoodie?
Good conversation, man. They tried to pin me against the wall, but I can fight inside. But no, good productive conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm understanding where Warren's coming from. I could assume that he's understanding where I'm coming from. I just want Cowboys prosperity. I would like to see us win, but I can't control it. So one day at a time. You know what I'm saying? It's only August 12th. Let's see what we got. Let's get the ball rolling.
And we did put TP's link in the chat too, y'all. TP got some good shit over there. I watched him before we even went live tonight talking about Terrion Arnold. Terrion Arnold will be over there on tomorrow. For this, he'll be over there working
And
out.
how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
Keep shooting.
Angry, what you got for us?
Man, once again, the hospitality was off the charts with y'all. It always is, man, and I appreciate that. Appreciate the grind that you guys are putting in for Cowboys Nation representing. We may not see eye to eye all the time, but at the same time, it ain't an echo chamber. And I love the vibe. I love the vibe of the lounge. So I appreciate y'all every single time y'all extend the olive branch, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, and let me say this too. I'm gonna look. Angry been wanting to get into he wanted to get Angry text me like, damn, you just read the super chats. Oh, what the fuck? Look. Hey, it was getting crazy because everybody wanted to come in and defend the Cowboys. It don't matter, like Angry said, it don't matter if we agree or not. Everybody wanted to come in and defend Angry. Angry was getting in my shit, y'all. You like, look, I'm putting this shit in the chat. Read this shit. That's my guy. Man. I respect. No, I'm just tripping.
No, bro. I just like they had my dog. They had my dog. Yeah. You know, 2-on-1. They was jumping them. I'm like, nah, bro.
And you want to know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy? I was in there at first. I was in there at first. Blue, CZ. I was in there at first. They were like, "You the host." They sent me text. You the host. True. Don't say nothing. Look at your mic. I'm like, man, how the hell? Man, hey, but my guy was against the ropes, but he was jabbing there. He was jabbing.
Yeah, he kept the inside. He kept the in. He just.
But I told him. I said,
okay, 35 for you, buddy.
I told him just like this. I said, I try to shut up. So that's what I did. That's what I did. So yeah, that's what happened, man. Y'all used to the chat. Y'all used to hearing my mouth when it comes to the Cowboys, but I was told to.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Hey, but you did a great job, boys. It was great.
yeah, man. You handled that perfectly. You were supposed to be
I couldn't take it for so long. I was trying to, though. I was trying.
No, because Warren did ask you a question, so you had to respond back to Warren, and that's completely understandable. You know what I mean? Like, there was a couple of times where you had to answer. So.
Yeah. So I mean, you was holding it down. You was holding it down, and the people in the chat, y'all was holding it down too, man. It was love, and you know, some people may come off as trolling. It is what it is, man. Get your thoughts.
I just like to. Okay, I just want to. So I think a lot of people got the misconception. I come here troll and all this shit. I can talk any football there is. So I take exception to Hoodie, but that's fine. That's his opinion, and I have to respect it.
I respect you, Momo. You cool with me. You know, sometimes you.
All right, so let me land my plane real quick before. Chat, appreciate you. Next level, appreciate y'all. Always. It's good to see you back, Blue Virus from Oxnard. You made it back. You good. All right. Love y'all.
Appreciate you, Angry. I know y'all been gonna start up that time over there, so appreciate it.
We're about to go get started in a minute. I'm gonna go have a smoke. You know what I mean? Use the bathroom and be back down here and get it again.
Yep, real quick.
All right, fellas. Respect everybody.
Appreciate you guys.
Good seeing you, Momo, CZ, Jesse, Blue Virus.
Thank you.
Lloyd, I appreciate you having me on, fellas. I want y'all to have yourselves a splendid evening. You heard?
Y'all go tune in. Thank you over there, y'all. They about to go live. Y'all go tune in. CZ, what you got for us, my guy?
It was great talks tonight. Hearing everybody.